So, the expedition ventured deeper into the wilderness, guided by Banzala's mission towards Nazara's Grove. Dajar endured harrowing nightmares featuring her husband Varys and twisted versions of herself, suspecting Nazara's dream spell. A scrying spell briefly revealed a giant tree covered in blood-red thorns, guarded by a satyr, before the vision abruptly ended. Dajar and Sal crafted a potion of vitality, relying on Etheria's expertise in rare ingredients. Meanwhile, Valem voiced spiritual uncertainties, with Risco encouraging him to forge his own path. But as they delved deeper into the jungle, it thickened unnaturally, manipulated by some unseen force, and then two massive plant-like creatures attacked. You all fought fiercely, using fire to defeat these ancient shambling mounds. You harvested useful materials from the remains and set up camp. But tasks here were divided: wagon repairs, foraging, surveying the surroundings. It was during Grunker's solo hunt he encountered Vardmir, or at least so he thought. That night, unsettling nightmares seemed to plague the party. Sayun particularly awoke in distress, experiencing a vivid nightmare of a deadly encounter with Zaishun, the assassin she faced in Dune Hollow nearly a year ago. As Dajar reported her own nightmares, a shared suspicion emerged that these were magically induced attacks. Later on that night, it became evident that Grunker had vanished. Dajar performed a scrying ritual, locating him in a warped cave, or room of some sort, calmly drinking tea and conversing with a mysterious figure named Briar. The only clue to her identity being a mane of bright pink-red hair and long horns. Grunker was also potentially unveiling compromising information about you and your party's journey so far. Determined to recover Grunker, you tracked his footprints deep into the jungle. Dajar identified remnants of a transport via plant spell and traces of an enchantment, suggesting Grunker had been bewitched and taken far beyond your reach. Exhausted but resolute, you all returned to camp at dawn, pressing forward without rest, and the journey led to an ancient Akteshi stone bridge over the Tanzin River, a landmark you'd previously crossed during your earlier expeditions. And a deep roar echoed from the foliage on the other side of the bridge, and moments later, Snowjaw, the massive pale-scaled Tyrannosaurus Rex you'd previously encountered, burst from the tree line. Charging across the bridge, she seemed to take a defensive position between you and an unseen threat. And then you noticed that three more Tyrannosauruses, warped with this and unnatural in movement, broke through the jungle, pursuing Snowjaw. And before you could all react, a giant eagle swooped overhead, transforming into a halfling druid as she landed before you. She urgently explained that she was protecting Snowjaw, and implored you all for aid against the corrupted predators. And that's where we leave off. So, I'm gonna roll initiative.
Initiatavo. Yay. Is there initiative for anyone else? It's still asking for a roll.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan, go ahead and roll.
I did terrible. Why can't I roll well on initiative, man? I mean, on the one side, it stops me from charging in like an idiot. On the other side, everything gets to go before me, and I get mollywomped.
I mean, it is your higher than me.
Again, did not do it with advantage.
God damn it. Okay, that's a bit frustrating.
Spin is the way to do
Fucking,
that. Sheets on
Go-
Bastion roll higher than me.
Go ahead and roll again, Etheria.
That's a D10. That's a D20.
There you
All
go.
right,
Okay,
not
18.
much better. I could have sworn we had initiative up before.
No.
No, we waited.
Okay.
Right. So first up,
Are we doing music?
oh, there we go, is Liska. I'm going to add some more suitable music here.
Sounds good.
If you put on Jurassic Park, I swear to God.
The calming sounds of jungle music.
Yeah, yeah. The music starts.
Lo-fi beats to kill dinosaurs too.
Yeah.
That's super shit.
Jurassic Park trap remix.
All right, Liska, what are you doing?
Let's see. Given what we be facing, Liska is going to pull out.
Oh, we did want Snowjaw to pass by safely, if I recall, right?
Yeah.
At least give him the option.
Yep.
I guess for now, going to pull out. Yeah, sure, why not? Flaming Pike. And let's see. Oh man, it's not measuring.
Jan, is Snowjaw bleeding? Is that what that symbol is?
Snowjaw is bloodied.
Bloodied. Okay.
Oh, so they're easier to kill.
So, let's see.
You can see these long gashes through the pale scales, runnels of blood just drizzling over her form. She looks heavily injured. Looks like she's taken a beating.
Then I guess wish we would have used these probably had. Yeah, I guess Liska she'll dash.
Man, sure I'm glad Dejara is going full Snowjaw.
But
What?
hell?
No, even when I don't go near her, she ends up on top of me.
what the hell?
Wait.
Tanner, did
Oh,
you
wait.
do something to Snowjaw?
I just rotated her. That's
Yeah,
all.
and it reset the camera, and it made me
It's
move
just-
because I was dragging
What?
Liska.
Oh, Vellum's on top of this.
Right, sorry. I
you
don't know
need
how
to
that happened.
use-
You can see as you're approaching, Snowjaw turns her head over towards you and gives you this territorial growl.
Liska is just going to give a snort and then like look beyond. Like Liska is running to the side, not running straight at Snowjaw ish. But yeah, she gives a snorting head toss of her own, and then just she's still moving forward, but it's a turn-based battle system. So,
Yep, gotcha.
yeah, that's it.
All right, Deja.
Alright. So, you guys going to. I can. There we go. He's gonna move all the way up, hop off, move all the way over here. Then use telekinesis to grab the cart and Bastion and move him over here.
Oh, telekinesis. What's the weight limit on that?
Second. Okay, pretty much for an object, 1,000 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
The cart would be heavier than that.
Yeah, I think the cart would be heavy in that. Because I imagine Bastion weighs about as much as a horse. Average horse weight. just give me a second here.
You're going to be very, very surprised.
Between 900 and 1,200 pounds.
What do you mean you don't have that knowledge in your head yet? I'm
Yeah. So given Bastion, I'd probably say he'd be on the heavier end of that. I don't think that would be enough to lift Bastion.
I mean, you could always just drive it. I'm sure that would go great.
Well, interestingly enough, on objects is the weight limit. On creatures, they just have to make a strength check.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't be able to lift the wagon. So let's have Bastion, because he's not expecting this. Just make so. This is a strength save.
It's a strength check.
Strength check.
Strength
Okay.
check.
Versus
Against
your
my
spell DC. Okay.
DC.
Gotcha.
So you make an ability check. You make a spell casting ability check versus Bastion strength check.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, then.
So make an intelligence check then.
Read your spells, guys.
I read.
Yeah. Thank you for looking out for us.
Test was not working.
See, ability check. No. You watch as Bastion begins to sort of lift into the air. It gives out a confused bleat as his hooves begin leaving the ground, sort of trying to feel around for air. It's like imagine a dog trying to doggy paddle in the air. And effectively, you are sort of dragging the cart with Bastion.
That's the idea. I'm trying to move them out the way.
Okay.
if
So,
possible.
so given that it's going to be very difficult to move the cart because that's beyond the weight limit, I'll say it effectively sort of pivots around.
That is true. Not technically lifting, but rolling it
Yeah.
probably wouldn't take 1,000 pounds.
Potentially.
I mean, it's either that or getting T-boned by a dinosaur.
I rather not.
So you know what? I'll say considering it's on wheels, I'll lower the weight limit to within just enough so that you can probably roll it.
All right then.
Roly poly.
I'm,
As long as you're not lifting it, then
nope,
it's fine.
That's not. I'm
So,
just gonna try and get them all the way over here.
All the way over there. Okay. And
Yep.
and that's the limit you can move it to. Yeah.
Pretty much yes. For just dealing with an object, yeah.
Okay. You watch as the cart just sort of scrapes across the ground, rolling across the ancient stone, carrying Etheria with it, and Valmir inside as well.
No, here I go.
All right. The show just turns. Path this way is somewhat clear.
I imagine you probably gonna have to move out of the way as well,
Yep.
Bonk.
lest it shove you aside.
He would be smart enough to do that. Yeah. I think I end my turn there with that.
All right. This Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to barrel forward. It's jaunted. It's sort of stilted. It's stilted gait. Running up to Snowjaw with a dash. Let's see, reach on that. It's gonna get a bit closer. With an action to dash, that's all it can do. Etheria.
Oh, I dread ambusher.
All right.
Classic.
The classic. Time to fucking go fast, dude.
And if I recall, we had a bit of a talk about how that stacks with action search.
It's pretty interesting. Let's see. 157 is how far I am from that. Can I reach? Is the question. 150. I have been moved 7 feet away from where I need to be. How tall are these?
I can double check the wall height there. Give me a sec. About 20 feet tall.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, these tall columns where the braziers are on top of, that's 20 feet each. The walls themselves are about 5 feet high. And let's see, each of these little crenulations here are about 10 feet tall.
Skitter, scatter, skitter, scatter. Run up here. Run up, and you said 20 feet?
20 feet, yes.
Perfect.
As you stand in one of these empty stone braziers.
Perfect. Get fucking shot at, dude. I don't have advantage unless I think they've seen me. They're aware.
Yeah, you're pretty visible there.
Yeah.
Although what I will say is, given that this is a sort of rimmed brazier, I'll give you half cover.
Cool. Then technically I could hide. That lightly obscures me. Well, no, this isn't natural foliage.
No.
Then I'm just gonna do some regular old shooting.
Rooty tooty, point and shooty. We're still on a private roll.
How do I grab those? So I think that missed. Yep. No, it hit.
36 points of piercing and poison damage. Nice. Alright, so for a total of 60...
Not done.
Up.
I get an extra attack because
Yep.
it's the first round of combat.
Yep.
Ooh, that one's probably gonna miss. So once again, as it shoots wide and maybe, Snowjaw gets in the way, I'm gonna try. There you go.
Hey, there you go.
It flies, and one of these small, thin strings attached to the back of the arrow sheet pulls and tugs on it, maneuvering the arrow mid-air over Snowjaw to be able to hit this thing.
Very nice.
And, you know what? I can do it.
I think I'd like to try it a second time.
It's even better. Why is it not actually rolling? Please roll the dice. Oh, there we go.
Has a lot of things to take into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
You optimized it too much.
This thing is too optimized.
Oh, that's a miss. Bound to happen.
Yep.
It's already happened twice.
There we go.
Oh, 14 just hits.
Perfect. And that's what I can do.
Alright. This second T-Rex is going to dash up towards Snowjaw. Let's see. Snowjaw's turn. She's going to Yes, you still have Speak with Animals up, don't you?
Yes. Hey, it's pretty good wisdom save. +2 is better than the usual negatives most beasts have.
You hear this roar. This bellowing roar from Snowjaw Etheria. I fight.
No, you big dumb.
Oh,
Bruh,
come
be
on.
like 2 intelligence.
Oh, it's really struggling with that.
Yeah, it's having a hard time.
There we go.
It's a really big bite.
It is.
The most telegraphed bite in the world.
Yeah.
Biggest chunkers.
It's like a fucking monster bite. It's like a
Man,
fucking
we
monster
cleared a
bite
path for
monster.
her and everything, and then she's just like, I'm gonna ignore her.
I mean, we made a way for her to go if she needs to back up.
Okay.
You know? She doesn't have to right now, but if she needs to.
I mean, the queen does what she wants.
Alternative, we made space for Aliska.
I mean,
And he's going
Liska
to
was
do
already at the
a
front.
do a headbutt on the
We
second
made
one.
space for an enlarged Aliska.
True.
Do we have
Alternatively,
enlarged
enlarged
reduce?
Snowjaw.
Oh, yeah, that too. I was just thinking, you know, big Liska because of above it.
Oh dear God.
Nice.
His attacks are just brutal.
Like 15 feet away and falls prone.
Get fucked.
There we go. Nope,
Did
to
he
wait.
just knock that one over the little 5-foot wall?
I was gonna say, did they have to make a roll to not fall over the fucking...
Because
It's not
unless that
it's,
wall's enough to stop its momentum and glide it. I mean, it could,
It's knocked away.
but knocking it off the bridge is hilarious.
It's knocked away 15 feet, directly away from her. So not quite. Had he been there, then yeah, would have had to make a dex save. But that's gonna be so 1, 2. Okay, 2 attacks. And it's gonna sort of back up and give
I
this.
fight, I run.
I fight. Okay, I'm done. Run away.
No, you know what? My bad. Changed my mind.
It's like, oh, actually, you know
Smart-
what? These
smart
guys are
move.
scary.
I fight Jacob.
redecision.
Tactical.
Interesting.
debris.
Interesting enough, T-Rexes not the most intelligent of creatures.
Yeah. Wasn't saying that, she's going to stay and fight, just saying at that point in time, she was going to fight, and she did. Now she's done.
So
Yeah.
considering
Realize
that
it. They're
she is a gargantuan creature, this bite attack would be able to restrain her. You watch as she seals her jaws around the neck of one of these warped Tyrannosaurus Rexes. You watch as long knife-like teeth drag across the skin, almost sort of flensing it from the muscle, and she turns around and cracks the other one in the head with her own dense skull, sending it stumbling back for a moment, and she sort of backs up next to you, Liska, this growl in her throat as she gets near to you. You gather she's probably not friendly to you right now, but it looks like there's bigger individuals here to pay attention to. That's going to be her turn. Alright, Vapmir is going to kind of pop open the hatch of the roof and scamper up. She's not entirely sure.
Nothing's in range.
Yeah, she's not entirely sure what to do here. She's going to call out, "What are we doing?"
Don't hit the white one.
Oh,
Stay with the wagon.
Aim for the purple.
okay. I can't get them from here. She's going to prefer to keep herself safe rather than start attacking.
Yeah, do not run into the. Yeah. So,
You can actually be
the
a sniper
furthest
for once.
point possible, casually within range.
Okay, here's the thing about that actually. I have about enough range to hit the one in the furthest back.
Oh shit.
You get to be a sniper for once. Yay!
I wasn't joking. I was making a humorous fact. Get it, Queen.
Glade.
Get it, girl.
I just have two issues. One, there's a Vellum in front of me. Second, there's another dinosaur in front of me.
I mean, you
That
have
just means
to
you
larger.
Yeah,
Thread
that
the
just
needle.
means it's a
Step
plus
one
2
square to
AC.
your left.
Eh.
Move one square to your
Uh,
left, you've got a clear shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Many times.
quick step to the left, and I'm gonna target and
Cross. Everybody clap your hands.
yeah.
Let's
That's a
stop
hit.
this time. Ooh.
Oh wow, things are really chugging right now. 11 unfortunately misses.
Wow, 5.
Oh well. I am gonna move forward again, like another 25.
Alright.
I hate the fucking thing where I'm just like I want to drag myself. I'm standing somewhere around here, a little bit closer, and I think that's all I can do.
Alright. Oops. I think we both hit at the same time there. Okay. It's gonna barge its way through the other two. As the one that just got chucked, or at least thrown back by Snowjaw, just getting shoved in the side. You hear a couple of ribs crack. And oh, hang on, should be 100 to be back. Yeah, back one, I think. There we go.
I wanted to hit something this turn. Oh well.
There's the immediate attention is drawn to the larger of the two targets here. You can see the head sort of twitches to one side. The jaw just doesn't seem to move quite right. Right, Vellum, what you doing?
I'm going to dash. I think I activated my blade already. But is it mechanically activated? Let's find out. It is activated, good, so I don't gotta do that. Oh, it is being a little chuggy. Even closing a sheet is being a little wonk. Alright, I'm gonna move up right behind Liska, so people still have kind of a clear shot and I don't get immediately jumped by dinosaurs. And you are fuck it. I'm gonna make it bigger. Bash him, bonk into a tree.
Yeah, Bastion can't really do much right now. I think I might have accidentally added him to the initiative there. Alright. Gab, what does your character do?
She's probably going to tell Snowjaw. I keep wanting to say Whitejaw for some reason. I'm gonna tell Whitejaw to keep going. We'll get them. And then she will walk up. Let's see. Range targets, just like that. Okay. So what did you see the range again? Oh, Jesus. Okay, that wasn't it. Ignore that. Just gonna go like.
That's odd. I'm seeing measurement movements on my screen.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Yeah.
I'm not. The only time I saw it was when you moved things.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's odd.
Elitism.
I'll
DM
sort.
privileges.
Yeah, I'll sort that out after the game.
Alright. So she's gonna walk up here and then she is going to let me just see here. Spells.
Spells.
Right, she's gonna put her hand in her pocket, she's gonna bring up a little piece of phosphorus, and she's going to gesture across around, let's see, how big an area is it? 60 feet. Yeah, the entire ball, the entire thing here, around, like, probably around like here somewhere in front of the
Wall of fire.
yes, exactly. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire in a line, thank you. Yeah. Let's see, yes. And then I assume I get to, oh, okay, right, okay, that's interesting.
Oh, is it doing
So you just
a
get to-
circle, not a...
No, it's a line, it's just
Okay,
like, it's just the entire line, it's just gonna go outside the edges,
Yeah,
which I guess doesn't
that's
matter.
fine.
It says I can make it like too thick, which I don't know if that's right.
Probably not, no.
No.
Wall of fire automation is not something that is possible right now. So you'll probably be given a... let's see here. Here we go. An at-will spell, which will give you the ability to damage something whenever it crosses through.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Whenever you see something cross through, just target and click.
Alright. Yeah, because I remember Wall of Fire has like it's like heat on one side and like no
And
heat on the other, right?
I'm
Yeah,
assuming
and
you're doing it there.
Yeah, obviously the heat is away from us.
Yeah. And that's okay. So when it appears on something, okay. So yeah, when the wall appears, each creature within the area. Okay. So on its turn, if it's still there, starts its turn there, then you can use your feature there to deal the damage.
Yes. And then I'm gonna reach into my pockets and I'm gonna grab a. Let's see. I grab 3 little pebbles and I'm gonna cast Magic Stone.
All right.
And that's gonna be my turn.
As soon as the wall of fire appears, the one in front of it before you shortly before it's obscured by the flame just doesn't seem phased by it at all. The singular target here is Snowjaw. Snowjaw, on the other hand, seems to reel back for a moment and seems to roar out in panic.
Also a good way, I guess, to get her to run away from here.
We'll see what happens. Liska.
Yeah, it's gonna run off the edge.
I guess this was going to move forward within 15 feet. Let's see. I know its head is currently
Yes, kind of.
through the wall, but it's technically not. So, and since I imagine this creature is only 20-ish feet, or only 15 feet tall, and the wall's 20 feet, Liska's just gonna chill there. She's gonna take.
Yep.
How do I do this? Yeah, she's gonna take the dodge action, and
Shield up.
she's going to have her pike ready.
All right.
Let me actually do that dodge action real quick instead of just saying it.
I tried to sort of do like a midpoint between the token art versus the token size versus like real life size, because the Tyrannosaurus Rex is like 20 feet long in real life, so I tried to.
I know. I understand.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
good.
So token. So it's about 12 feet tall from the bottom of its feet to the top of its head. So effectively, you can see as the head is beginning to sort of appear through the flame itself.
We're even, and I think.
All right,
The
Dejar.
wall again? I'm not seeing a template.
Alright, so I'm gonna move.
It's just a black line, I think, that was drawn.
A really thin one,
Here.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that was me trying to use a drawing tool, but it didn't really work.
Yeah, this is what I see.
target this with my crossbow.
All right.
See what? You know what? I think I'm going to bring my sheet back up again. Damn it!
Yeah, we do not see that. It's just a tiny black line.
So overload this to 4th level. And I can go. Come on now.
All right. So which one are you targeting?
This one.
Okay.
I do want to say, you can't see that one. There's a wall of fire.
Mhm.
It's completely opaque.
Yep.
That's the whole reason Liska's taking the dodge action instead of attacking.
Where is the wall of fire, just to be sure?
Right here.
We draw like a
Yeah, for some reason it's not showing up for us, Jamie.
How tall does that go?
20 feet.
20 feet, I think.
And I'm 20 feet.
Okay, then. So you know what then? I'll
Etheria can
so I
see
did a
over it.
bonus
Yes.
Okay, so I did a bonus.
I mean, it's-
bonus action.
What,
Wait.
12 feet tall? Right
Oh,
behind
no,
the
yeah,
wall. She can maybe see the one for the back.
Yeah.
You can probably see this one.
Is
Pretty
that
sure I
from
can see this
prone?
one. I might be able to see that one. That one's unlikely because it is tall as 20 feet. My feet are at 20 feet. I'm standing 5 feet above that.
I will hold my action to give you
Yes.
see one pop through.
Janner, it's one block higher. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the one that's like the furthest back, that one's prone, right?
Tell you what. Just so we have some consistency here, I'll set that wall to 20 feet tall.
Can't see shit, Captain.
There you go.
Where's the... I'm gonna hold my action until I see something come through. Here it is.
Okay.
Reaction.
Didn't swirl it.
I love that you're just. I imagine you're just bobbing and weaving.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really funny watching seeing Liska dodge.
I do. Given quick question, given where, because I thought it was along the line itself, can I have Liska 5 feet further back, so she's 10 feet from the wall?
10 feet.
So just like one more square up.
Sure. There you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you.
Riska boogie walking out there.
She do.
I'm imagining the heat damaging side of the wall is facing south.
Yes, it is. It's just it was for reach purposes.
Yes. Which is exactly why stopping them in it or just before it.
Yep.
It's at that point, bursting through the wall, and almost sort of bludgeoning itself into, inadvertently bludgeoning itself into Snowjaw. Go ahead and roll damage for the wall. As this massive silhouette of one of these Tyrannosaurus Rexes surges through the fire. A ready
I'll tell you
action
what.
from Dejar.
Yep.
And Liska's gonna take a reaction.
Ah, okay. Rita, do you want to use your Wall of Fire action there?
Yes, let's see. So I have to just click it up here, right?
Yep.
Where do I
Probably
originally-
target him too.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, he's now targeted, and then I just click.
Correct. It should be the damaging at will spell, right at the very top of your spell list.
Yes, let me see here. Spell list. Ah, yeah, there you go. See, he's selected, and then I just roll.
That's
I
it.
guess. Yeah,
There you go.
there you go. Yay!
As he-
compromise.
And like I say, and can you move him about 10 feet back because, or well, hold on. Let me make it a opportunity attack because he's moving within my reach.
He is. Oh. Oh.
Yep.
It's
in a
thinking.
second.
It's thinking.
It's thinking. Flaming ball, flaming pike.
Too much automation.
Too much flame. It is
Too
really.
much pike.
Chugging.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, nice.
And now we wait for the damage.
We wait for the damage. 16.
16. So where does it stop?
At 10 feet back. So it stops just as his head's peeking through the wall.
His head gets through and he just gets like
Yeah,
poked in
Liska
the
just
nose.
jabs him in the face. Just like,
Ah!
Owie. Doesn't fear fire, fears the Liska pike.
All I'm saying, man, if somebody fucking stabs you through the nose, I would be pretty afraid of them.
Oddly enough, this T-Rex doesn't seem at all phased by the flames, the javelin straight through the jaw, the force damage coming from Dejar's crossbow. There is something about this creature which is single-minded and reckless and ruthless.
So here's a question for you, Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
Have they said anything?
The most that you can get out of it is pained, jabbering nonsense. That's all you can hear. It is rage. It is a mixture of anger,
So
confusion, and unsure. It almost it definitely reminds you of the
I
Ankylosaurus.
fully understand that they are incomprehensible.
Yes. Let's see. That would be.
Orphans.
You understand exactly that they're not making sense.
So closest target would be Lisco's, who's just jabbed it in the mouth. So it's gonna make a 1 with its bite.
I'm getting a flashback to something where a dude fights off a fake ghost, and then it's like, yeah, I did it, and then a skeleton shows up like, oh fuck, I didn't think there'd be skeletons here.
That one misses.
Literally what just happened to this poor dinosaur. Like, fuck you, fire. Oh god!
So can't do multi-attack on the same creature. Okay.
It can't.
It cannot.
Oh, probably like bite, tail, swing kind of deal.
So that's going to be its turn.
Get fucked.
Etheria.
Sorry, I just started having a snack. Let's
You're
see.
just eating up in the trees.
Just having a little good berry.
School
So
day.
my eyesight is at 25. This is 20. I probably can't see the ones, or the part of that behind it.
But you can see the one at the
Question.
very back.
I can see this one because
Oh yes.
part of it isn't
yeah.
blocked.
Yeah, you can see that one. You can see the one at the very back. This one you wouldn't be able to target because it's not fully through the wall there.
Yeah, it does not have a square that is through. The token is clipping, but yeah. I'm gonna go for the one that's right on Snowjaw.
All right.
Die.
Oh,
Unlucky
Instead of
rolls.
dog.
Please die.
It's
you
not too much
kindly-
of a
Actually, die.
There we go.
I am petitioning for you to die.
And
asked you
now
nicely to
I'm gonna
get-
be smart. I'm gonna drop myself down to like a knee and hide behind the rim of the ball.
All right. So if you right-click your token, you'll see a man ducking behind a wall that you can just select there.
Oh, pretty good stuff, Sick.
Yeah, right-click. There you go.
There we go.
You're now ducking behind the rim of the brazier.
Good, good.
Good.
All right.
All right.
And that's what I can do.
So this Rex is going to kind of stumble up from being prone. Things are looking a bit cramped here right now.
Bottleneck the T-Rexes.
That'll happen on a bridge. It's a natural poke point.
That's alright. They're dumb. Imagine if he pushes his friend out of the way off the bridge.
Imagine.
This Rex is just going to barrel straight through.
He can try.
So that is a lot of difficult terrain.
A lot of fire damage.
Yep, that's why he dashed.
Right.
And I'll say,
Fire damage.
there you go.
Squeeze it all three.
I think that was that must have been the wrong one there. That was the wrong one. You wanted to this one.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot
Yes,
to
still
switch
targeting.
over the targets. Yeah.
Make sure you're not doing it on both.
Yeah.
Liska dancing on his head.
There you go.
Tippy tapping.
Just tippy taps.
Yeah.
So with a dash, trying to shoved his friend aside. Almost sort of stumbles through the flame right towards you, Liska, but is stopped by your presence. And yeah, kind of shoves him aside as well. This crack of another rib.
No fucks given by these guys.
Oh no, not at all. That's going to be its turn. Snowjaw doesn't like the look of the fire. You hear this almost sort of frightened rumbling roar. Fire bad! And yeah, it's gonna flee.
Is it going to disengage?
Don't think she should be.
Probably not smart enough for that.
No, probably not
If she's,
smart
if,
enough
he-
for
if
that.
he's dashing, she probably can't anyway.
Yeah, this is just pure dashing right now.
Huh?
No smart.
Janner, I think you messed up a little bit here. Here, let me show you in the
Yeah, opportunity attacks. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just got
opportunity attack with
aspirin.
animal friendship.
No, just X out of that.
Yeah. I'm gonna friend you to death.
You can't leave, we're friends. Oh, okay.
Okay. Fire, okay, I guess.
It'd be rude of you to leave.
Yeah,
Oh,
Snowjaw's
okay.
going to start running, and you watch as she turns to run. One of these other Tyrannosaurus Rexes, almost with these sort of sunken purple eyes and strange mottles on their skin. This one kind of turns, clamps its jaws down on her tail, and just tears, kind of flensing the flesh from the under muscle, runnels of blood splashing everywhere. She cries out in pain and continues to make a dash for it. Just right by you, Sayun. You kind of have to dodge out of the way of the stampeding feet. Valdmir looks like she's just about to jump right back into the wagon.
What is happening? Ah!
And yeah, that's the given proximity to that. Yeah, that's probably exactly what she's going to do.
Never mind, never mind. That can handle this.
Yeah, pretty much. Sayun.
I am going to bring out the good old teachings from the army, and that is called watch your fucking spacing.
Fireball.
First I need to remember how far ahead. Yeah. So one block.
That does need to be a space you can see, I think, doesn't it?
Given the placement of where Liska is, where these guys are, their size, I can target right in the middle of the firewall.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to have line of sight to target a spot. Nice.
Let me just find fucking stuff.
Oh, I just realised I hadn't configured these guys as token heights. They should be 12. There we go.
The classic.
Oh,
Daddles, eat,
oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
yeet.
Yeet skiddy.
How the fuck did one roll 1,000 full?
Oh, because it's behind the Oh well, no, it goes around corners, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes through fire, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Fire goes through fire. It's double fire.
It just kind of pushes the existing
So
fire,
5.
and replaces
So
the fire in the wall with more
2
fire.
5s and a 1. They all fail.
I see.
I like how they
All Liska just sees is like the entire wall just erupts into more fire that barely misses her.
Yeah, there's just a little beam that goes by your head, and then it's like, oh shit.
I like how the symbol for fireball is a nuke.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just a little bit singed on the tips of your mane there. If you had eyebrows, they'd also be singed.
Liska doesn't have eyebrows?
No, she's got
Oh, they
spines.
got ridges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's true actually, yeah. She also got a helmet on, so
She got spiky brow.
that's true actually, yeah, now that you mention it. I never thought about it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a bitch to draw.
All right. With a fireball, very nice. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Jaws snapping through the flame here, as one of them hang on. As it's attempting to kind of squeeze past. Hang on, what's the squeeze one?
What
Squeeze.
is the squeezing?
I think it's looks like it's just difficult terrain. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it attempts to sort of bludgeon its way at the forefront here. Reader, if you would, sorry, Gab, if you would like to, there you go.
Damagi.
Fire damage!
And also Sentinel?
No, I already used my reaction to stop the first one.
Oh, okay.
But
Attempts
all
to-
his attacks are at disadvantage because he's squeezing, so.
And you're also dodging.
Yep.
So let me go
It
ahead
doesn't
and
double up, but it's still.
yeah. Come on,
Yeah, when are they gonna add super dodging to
super dodge.
D&D?
Super dodge. They have super advantage with elves.
Yeah, exactly.
You watch as the tail kind of comes by, and almost sort of inadvertently smacks against one of his compatriots. What is what you think is one of his compatriots. There is just a frenzy just to get to you right now, Liska.
I mean, understandable.
Can't blame
Does
him,
draw
really.
attention.
He's quite popular.
She has like a permanent taunt aura.
Yeah, that should be.
Will you mind terribly if I stood on you?
Are you talking about me?
Yes. I would like to slash their necks open.
You know what? You can always just get right up here on the barrier.
Yeah, but then I could go into the river.
Drive me closer, I can stab them with my sword.
I mean, you. What are you asking, Liska? Tell me what you said.
My
Are
brain
you gonna
mushed.
say
I'm
anything,
sorry. I
or are you
fucking
just gonna
stalled.
do something? That's all good.
Was just gonna do something.
Then do something.
I will do something. I thought it'd be polite to ask consent. I
Like
have
said,
enough.
if you want to ask Liska something, do it.
What's on your mind? What are you thinking about?
Let's go. I need to get to that next. I'm coming in. And I have a 10-foot run up, so I can do a good vertical leap enough with my strength score to easily get on her shoulder.
Okay.
And I'll keep myself here so I'm not
So
adding more to the pile.
you're
We'll assume
effectively
I'm-
10 feet up right now.
Yeah, just, we'll assume I'm there so there's not
Yeah.
4 things on one space. Then again, I do need to be close enough to actually target them. Fuck it.
So, is this
There we
a run up, jump, leap, and then leap off her shoulder, or are you trying to stand on her shoulders?
Stand on his shoulder for the moment. I think that's all the movement I have, which is why it's for the moment. It was 15 feet to get here, and then a vertical jump, and like maybe I have 5 feet to jump off. I don't know. I'm gonna see how
It's
these
one of
attacks go.
those- It's one of those awkward things where it's, again, as you mentioned, turn-based, so movement gets a little.
Yeah.
punchy
Either way,
in
I'm gonna murder now.
I mean,
First
you
things
always,
first. I think I have 5 feet to hop off with if I need to. So.
Say falling prone is a free action.
Charred
Being
skin,
prone
runnels
around
of
3
blood.
dinosaurs.
Falling off a 10 feet pitch is also a free action.
Good old fighting spirit. Yeah, Vellum runs up, stands on her shoulder, blade at the ready. You're all in our way. And... Lag, please, you're ruining my moment.
Yeah, he's really struggling today.
Surprised, like, it's amazing how Vellum can stand on this while she's bobbing and weaving.
I assumed it was shield up sturdy formation with some movement, not actual full whoa drunkenness. I think... Oh, there it
It's
is.
funny.
Let me
Furious.
uncollapse the advantage so I can see if I crit.
Time to chug it.
I did not. But that advantage was good. Alrighty, and a 1e. And now for the second attack. Hopefully it won't chug as much. You know what? I'll split up the punishment. There's an injured guy here.
I'll add Y Chug to the sort out after the game list.
Yes, why chug?
Why chug?
Why
Chug.
chug? We're gonna be here a bit. I have 6 attacks to do.
He's going for it.
It's
Action
Valor's
surge.
current mind state. He is not in a mood to be slowed down.
Imagine playing with somebody named Chuck. Why Chuck?
Why chug?
Why chug?
Just a barbarian, a very impulsive one. Why chug?
Yes,
Chug.
All these advantages and not a single crit.
At least you're hitting.
True, but I haven't had a crit in like 10 sessions. Anyway, action surge.
He keeps going.
I'm going.
he's doing the thing.
Fuck this specific
Unlike
dinosaur in
Blender.
particular, because I don't want to switch targets.
He's tunnel
Already
visioned.
chugged.
Yeah,
It's
also the one with the
chug.
most-
I would speed back and forth if it wasn't taking so long.
yeah, it's also the one with the most HP. So.
Wow, that's abysmal.
Still hits.
What the hell, Luck? It keeps saying access unauthorized, but it's putting the rolls through, so I'm gonna keep swinging.
Is it because the sound isn't happening?
I'm not hearing shit.
Hmm.
I'm just getting a notification every time I do an attack. Man, game, give me just one.
Look, you're still hitting anyway.
Yes, I know. But it's the principle of the thing.
I want the smite. Give me the
Alright,
smite.
you know what? I've had about enough. You're gonna crit right the fuck now, young man.
What should be in that one?
Advantage. Oofa
You're
doofa.
critting, you will crit. Do it.
Nope. Deny.
I just want one. I haven't used my fancy fucking crit thing in fucking forever.
Oh no.
At least you're like barely hitting.
I'm a fighter. I don't have much.
Tell me about it.
My fancy flavorful thing is only on crits, and I haven't crit. Alright,
You'll
I
be
think
fine.
I'm gonna use my last 5 feet to just sort of nimbly hop off of Liska's shoulder so she gets freedom of movement again.
So, backward. Go back.
Fucking. They're gonna try and go past, is the thing.
Yeah, Liska's gonna move before that. Go back.
Fine. Yeah. I lagged for you. I hope you're happy. There we go. Took a while.
Also, January, I kind of realized that most of these should have taken fire damage again because they ended their turn in the firewall.
Okay.
Except
Well,
the
it's-
one that went furthest in because that one's past. The
As you hop off of Liska, this one catches you in its jaws.
Up. Here we go again.
Or at
Maybe
least
I shouldn't
it
have
attempts to catch you in its jaws.
moved. I shouldn't have moved.
Go ahead and make that strength
When,
save. There you go.
it's-
You just about narrowly managed to scrape away without being
And
caught
perfect
up.
timing.
So, Jenner, shouldn't
Yes.
this guy be back in the wall?
Sorry?
I think he squeezed by.
Well, yeah, but he ended in my area.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He can squeeze, but he can't end in my space.
There we go.
Oh,
should be 5 feet back. That's right.
And also, Jenner,
Mhm.
there's or well, in Gabo, it's if they enter for the first time on a turn or end. It's not both. So
Oh,
all of them
it's
took
okay.
damage as they went into it, but if they end their turn now, they still take it.
Yeah, so I think
All right. Okay, so I get to choose between one or the other. Okay.
did this guy previously end his turn in there? I can't.
Oh, I just
But
realized something.
he pushed through it, so he took it damage when he pushed through it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
he-
so
That's how he's barely injured.
it's if they
Hey.
end. Okay.
Sorry
If
to
they
complicate
enter-
things, but I just realized that I would not have been able to move back because in order to get forward enough to be able to hit them to be adjacent, I would have used all my movement.
Oh, okay.
So
So you're just still there then.
yeah, on the plus side, I didn't take the damage. On the downside, I'm probably a target for nom nom nom. That's my bad, everyone.
Now susceptible to violence.
Yes.
I mean, this is your normal state of mind and state of being. It's fine.
in my defense, it was more that the necks were here and I misjudged the squares. It's been a while.
All right, Gab.
Yes.
Turn
So,
potions off.
okay,
What's this
so
halfling
they,
do?
yeah, so they won't take any more damage now from the wall because they won't run through it already.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So how I understand it. So the wall is technically useless now.
No, it's not. It's not. It is
Nope.
still very useful. As long as they don't move
Mm-hmm.
on their turns, they still take damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah,
oh,
as
it,
if
oh,
they-
it-
They're within the wall, they're taking damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they're within the wall when their turn ends, they take damage.
okay, but it's not both at the same turn. Okay.
That is correct.
Correct.
They can only
It
take
is
damage from it once per turn.
Okay. Now I get it.
whether they first enter or end the turn.
Man, being a spellcaster is tough, yo. It's tough. It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yep.
It is hard.
Can't all be
That's
like
why-
a bunga.
That's why I like
Yeah,
it.
But don't worry, once you get good with spells, you'll be hard too.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially if you're in enchantment school.
Exactly. Let's see here. Where is it?
Then everyone else will be hard.
Yeah. Let's see what I have. I don't have. Let me just see here. I don't have anything that isn't the concentration spell.
I think you can filter out what is and isn't concentration spells on your sheet there. Next to the search bar.
there's, can cast concentration. There you go. Yeah. Wait, all of my spells. I'm just gonna use my sling and shoot some magic stones. Or one of them at least. Let's see, what was the range of the sling? It was like 30 feet, yeah. I'm gonna target this one. And let me see here. So how does this work? So I need to both. Let's see. So this is magic stone.
So
This is-
so 1d6 plus your spell casting modifier.
Yes, and I think if I use a sling, do more damage, or does it just go further? I don't really.
Let's see.
know.
If thrown, a pebble has a range of 60 feet. If someone else attacks with a pebble, that attacker adds your spellcasting modifier, not the attacker's, to the attack roll. You could use it with a sling, yes. On a hit, the target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay. I guess using a sling just means I can do like the long thing.
Yeah. So normally with a sling, you deal 1d4 plus your dexterity modifier, but if you use magic stones, it'll deal 1d6 plus your spellcasting. So what we could do, I'll set your ability modifier to that, to wisdom, on the sling, and change it to a d6. There you go.
Oh, okay. Right, so I will see. That one's targeted because it's like all I can reach. And then I guess I didn't have advantage on this, right? Because I don't know how Liska's like thing work with range attacks.
Don't think you'd have advantage because you're not flanking.
Alright, good. Then I will do this. Oh, we're chugging.
Or yep, there we go.
Would you?
That's a strange sound for a sling to make. I'll fix that
I was
later.
about to say, yeah.
I just threw it really hard.
Channeling Drunker.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's
Alright, 8 points
Oh, I can
of bludgeoning damage. As you take this enchanted pebble, you draw it back with the sling, shoom, and it strikes it directly in the eye. Liska.
Alright, this guy is going to move. No.
Don't worry, I'm stable.
Sure. And
Sure.
and then she is going to, as a bonus action,
This is my first time being on a big bitch.
where is the, yeah, she's going to use this.
Perfect time to use it. All the enemies in
Yeah, except this one, but he's going to move in range probably. Hello? Did it activate? Oh, wow.
Yep,
Okay.
it's activated on my screen.
We're not
Not
seeing
in
any
mine.
effect,
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
I can see
like
it.
a big
Right.
white swirl.
I
yeah.
can't. I'm gonna
I
refresh.
cannot. Yeah.
Skill it. It sounds like a skill issue.
Did,
Possibly.
I would say Vellum is not getting the bonus from it for some
Oh,
reason.
probably because he's like 10 feet up.
I mean, it sounds that's good.
Not
Within
time for me to log in.
needs to be within
Okay, that's
needs to be within 5 feet.
good too.
I'm standing on his shoulder. I can't be any more closer to him.
Tell you what. For the meantime here, we will just set you down. There you go. We'll just set you like
I love that.
there.
As soon as I log in, it says you've lost connection to the server.
Yeah, that's what it does.
Literally,
for
it
me
says
when
you
I
log in
do
successfully. You've lost connection.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Goodbye.
It's like opening the door. Hello, bam, and it's closing it again.
Just letting you into telling you that you can't enter here.
Be gone, biatch.
I just want you to know that you're not welcome here. It's like, oh, thank you.
There we go. I've just set Vellum like right behind Liska, and now it's getting the buff.
Oh, log in. You've lost connection. Log in.
Everyone's relogging.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yes,
seeing any effect.
I guess I might as well.
Oh, no.
Downloaded world
I'm
data.
not gonna do anything.
Okay, I'm just going to briefly pause recording here then. There we go. Okay. Right, Liska, what you doing?
I am going to make some attacks. So to this fella right here.
Think of me as your mobile defense platform.
As Vellum as the mobile defense platform?
Yes, I am shield. I am shoulder-mounted defense platform.
I don't think that's how that works. I feel like if anyone, Liska would be the defense platform.
She's big enough, yeah.
Oofa doofa chugging on that thing.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, is it?
Is it? No,
It
it's
is.
got a bigger modifier than that.
That's
Oh,
a
it is
crit.
grit.
It is a
Oh yeah,
crit.
because you're
Man,
using
I-
your pike.
I hate how they made the colors different.
Yeah.
No,
I still haven't found a way to change that, unfortunately.
It used to be like I was fine when it was the ticks, but now those have gone as well.
Alright, so year marked and year marked, or well, possibly be marked.
Another one to add to my list. Make ticks, hits, crits, indicators more consistent.
Stab and stab. Roll that damage.
Oh, I think you hit 2 targets there.
Oh. God damn it. I also hate that alt
Yeah.
selecting no longer. So just take the damage off of the one on the right because it brings the attack on the middle.
Alright.
I guess let me do my mark on him. Not triggered. Okay. Okay, let me attack him again. Just do the mark and you can take off damage.
Okay. We're gonna have to find out what the cause of this chug is. If it's like on this map specifically, or who
I
knows?
don't know what it could be. Like it does seem like it's all with the rolling. So I don't know. Okay, so Alt select, Alt select. And finally face stab.
Give him a stab.
Give him the stats. Well, hello there, good sir. I heard you like to stab in the face.
I heard. And you're like, back to the face!
Oh, I have advantage.
Take a forever box with you.
Not detect. Oh, is it because it's like partway through the wall? Is that why?
You started recording again, right, Jenner?
Yeah, I've started recording.
Not detected.
Yeah, because the token's like partway through the wall, that's why. So you rolled a 6 and an 18.
Would have been. So with my bonuses, it would have been plus 10.
6,
So it would have
so
been 17 to
6,
hit?
17 would hit, yeah.
Alright. And. Do I care enough to action surge right now? Actually, fuck it. I'm a fighter. I get it back on short rest. Action surge.
Oh, alright.
Yep.
More waiting. Let's see this guy. What's there?
In the new chug meta, fighter that becomes the bane of existence.
Yeah, fighters. The greatest in the
It's
chug.
no longer just the spellcasters think about what spells to cast.
It's the game itself thinking about what the fuck it's rolling.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's near death. I feel like he's probably gonna die to the fire. So let's attack this guy.
Come on. Is there like something up with the timed wait for reactions or something?
I do not know. Because, like, the entirety of the game pauses while
Yeah.
it's thinking about it. Like, everything freezes.
Okay, so 23 hits, 18 points of piercing damage,
Snap this down.
and 3 points of fire damage. Nice. Oh, 11 misses.
Finally missed.
Yeah, these are massive creatures, pretty beefy. They're not difficult to hit.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, they're more HP tanks than anything.
As long as they roll at least a 4, I'll hit.
Level 12. Level 12.
Just think, at level 13, we get an extra Indomitable. Yay!
Yay.
Fighter. And that should be the end of my... Still thinking. Still thinking. Hey.
There we go.
Okay. No mark. That is the end of my turn. I'll let you click.
Okay. Deja. You see
Right, okay.
the massive silhouette of Liska, the smaller silhouette of Vellum, just kind of highlighted by the wall of fire there, just slicing away at these 3 Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Good. So I'm going to bonus action overcharge again.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna do a 6. Stop chugging. Holy shit. I'm gonna target this one.
Overload. I would say overlord. Arcane overlord.
Arcane Overlord.
I mean,
Uh,
at level
pretty good
20,
name for Lich,
yeah, maybe.
Good Lich title.
I mean, there's an anime I should tell you about.
Oh, I know about Overlord. Don't worry about it.
I love that anime, dude.
Oh, 33
I wish-
points of force damage.
Spicy.
Yep. I think that's gonna be. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna move.
I guess I should cut a little one of damage rolls.
It is what it is at this point. Oh come on! Let me move. Holy shit!
Wait, where are you trying to move?
Behind
Move
the
again.
pillar here. There we go.
All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. It's gonna move fully through.
Oh, it started its turn there, I guess. So,
It needs to end its turn though.
okay.
I will say,
Mm-hmm.
as it tries to move that last 5 feet to get its butt out of
Sentinel?
the fire, Liska's gonna attack.
All right.
Sentinel.
It's
No leaving the
technically,
fire for
technically
you.
not Sentinel. It's or
Hold the line.
Cavalier, yeah, hold the line.
Wow. Cavalier.
Cavalier.
Hold the line. Hold the line.
Hold the door.
Face stab.
Hold the door, Liska.
Hold,
Liska.
hold the wall. I mean, if there was any thematically appropriate time to hold the line,
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now would be the
This is
There's a
time.
place to do
this
it.
is what she's built for.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that hits.
yeah. So
It
remains
stops.
there.
Alright.
Oh no,
so
no,
I'll
it's
take-
it still moves 5 feet forward.
Oh, okay.
So it's within 5 feet of her, but
Hey,
butt's
there
still
we go.
in there.
Yes,
No, no, no.
Oh,
5 feet back.
5 feet back. There.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Enter.
So it's gonna end its turn in the wall.
Yay.
Firewall.
Roasty toasty.
Doing that made me lose connection for a second. It was like, cause connect the servers been lost. Connect the servers been regained. Like, thank you, game.
Too much fire, not enough wall.
Yeah.
All right.
Too much fire.
13.
Yeah, need more wall.
It emerges slowly through the fire, looms over and sort of leers towards you, Liska. Its massive jaws opening and kind of clamping around your shield, but you kind of wrench its jaws away. Little bit of an indent on the sides, but just to add to the battle worn complexion of your shield.
Another mark for the tally.
Indeed. Fucking damn. Oh wait, Vellum's still like on top of, technically still balancing on top of Liska, isn't he?
Yeah.
So in that case,
Hello, I am a target.
yeah, gonna make a tail attack on Vellum.
With disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
Indeed.
because he is within 5 feet of Liska.
There we go. Another 13 misses.
The first one was 18, buddy. That would have got you.
Oh,
You've been flung into the soup.
Oh, I didn't even need to have the key press. Never mind. That's going to be its turn, and with ending the its turn there, already took with the fire damage. All right, very nice. Etheria,
All right.
you
Oh,
are
I will
currently.
say-
See what I can do here.
With
Okay.
that wall of fire, it wasn't targeted, so I don't think it got assigned damage
Oh,
because it didn't make a save.
did not make it. It did not make a save, so it needs to make a. It's a dex save, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, saving throw. So 20. That-
15.
so
That's
15.
gonna do it.
You watch as the flames kind of catch across the hide, the sort of black brackish blood dripping from all manner of flensed away flesh and open wounds and sores just catches within it. You smell the scent of burning flesh as the creature perishes and collapses.
Nice.
All right, let's go. Oh, sorry, Etheria.
Perfect. Hold on. I am gonna do what I do best.
I'm going to turn you off a bit as well.
All right.
Shoot and kill.
Yeah. From stealth.
Excellent.
$24. Nice.
I do also want to say that while a creature is squeezing, which this guy is doing, all attacks against him have advantage. So
Gotcha.
that is something to take into consideration.
Let's see if I can. There's an effect there.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
No effects on the thing I can assign, so you just have to hold the Alt key then.
Well, I can make myself squeeze. It's in the features.
Oh, it doesn't have. I forgot to put it on the creature here. Hang on. Squeeze.
The squeeze.
Squeeze.
We're gonna do a squeeze.
That's a squeeze.
I dinosaur squeeze.
squeeze.
What the heck even is squeeze?
There we go.
Dinosaur squeeze. Squeeze.
A squeeze.
You can hear the single brain cell bouncing between players.
These Italian zombie T-Rexes. We got imagine those little T-Rex arms. We go to a squeeze.
We're gonna get the there's no oil.
Now I'm just trying to picture them making mozzarella cheese and just no.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
They're doing that thing with their hand. They're doing that Italian thing with the gesture with their hand, the tiny little hands.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, those little T-Rex arms. Like we go to a squeeze.
Squeeze at your
Doing a
cheese.
little pinch.
but that was
Yeah, they do the little Italian T-Rex pinch.
gone.
Ba-ba-boopy.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, Bear's Protection's the thing too. Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck.
Yep.
So until the end of your next turn. I think you've still got it on.
I do, yeah.
Gotcha. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah. You are. Hang on. So, nearest thing to its jaws. Yeah, it's probably Vellum right now.
Hello.
With disadvantage, it's gonna bite you.
Oh look, a free treat.
Nothing free about it, buddy.
To them, Miles, they think about it.
Yeah, it's
Man,
a good
that
thing.
was a 19.
Yeah, that would have hit you. That would have hit
Let's
you.
get doing it, putting in fucking in hours today.
Holy shit.
A tad attack on Liska. Oh, so close.
Unfortunate.
I know we had, but we used that rule before. As an action or a bonus action? Okay, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check real quick. For Liska.
Acrobatics.
Tumble rules is trying to get past you.
Would that not be against athletics?
Uh,
I mean, what's just for
yeah, it's from DMG on page 272. There's a tumble action or tumble rules. As an action or a bonus action, the tumbler can make a dexterity acrobatics check, contested by the hostile creature's dexterity acrobatics check. If the tumbler wins the contest, it can move through the hostile creature's space once this turn.
He's gonna have to make 2 tumble checks because there's 2 of us here.
That's a fair point, actually.
Get fucked.
Hmm.
The Tower of Power is already showing potential.
I'm just gonna say, like, you'd probably have disadvantage because you're on Liska.
Oh yeah, for sure, but he has to spend the extra action.
Well, it doesn't
Well-
even get past me, baby.
Doesn't
Nope.
even get past you.
Nope.
Like, no.
Yeah, it remains there, and yeah, can't do anything. So it effectively ends its. Can it move past? Can
I
it
mean,
go?
if it's spent its action already, it can't. But you said it can be action or bonus action.
So it's going to try and maneuver around this guy. I mean, I imagine that prompts an attacker opportunity.
From both of us, technically.
Yes, it would. Just him moving would. I still like this one being squeezed, so let's do an attack. We'll attack the Italian T-Rex.
Yeah, and you
They're
realize
effective
it's gonna
with
be like,
Italianism.
yeah, you realize the purple is now gonna be Italian, right, Janet?
Sorry,
All the purple infected creatures just gonna be Italian.
they're just going to be infected with Italianness.
And that is because the Zara is Italian.
They ate
God.
the forbidden mozzarella cheese, and now they're purple and Italian.
And the Zara has
Oh,
to have an
okay,
Italian.
that misses.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm using
And
my.
everything changed when we kissed seconds.
It's like I'm using my fate. That kind
All
of
right then.
I need to have an RP moment about that with you later.
Ron speaking about Giuseppe.
Giuseppe.
About most of it. At least a 4.
You can't get any worse than a 4.
I mean, we can, but
Technically, you could.
I mean, just did.
But I can.
like.
But it's taken a while, so I feel like that means it hits.
There
Well,
we go.
there you
There we go.
Yeah,
Get
crit
fucked.
even.
There you are.
Might even
So
get
many calculations.
28. It moves nowhere. In fact, it's
No, it's still squeezing. Yeah.
squeezing.
Hey,
So,
wait, you
is
are,
it-
buddy.
So it ends its turns there, I think.
Yep. And ends its turn there. If you would do the honors.
Firewall!
You need a target.
Yeah. Got a target.
Alright, thanks. 31 damage.
A waste of 31 damage.
Oh, make it
Okay.
make it deck save.
Yeah. There you go.
Would have failed. So 30
So,
damage.
so we'll take the first one. So 31 points of fire.
Pretty good damage roll, yeah.
Get the fuck. Like, you roast
Alright.
it like pizza.
Parts.
Snowjaw
Still alive.
is going to flee
Ollie outie.
off into the distance. Snowjaw runs. Thoom, 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 thoom.
Off to
you
murder
just
more
complete-
travelers.
Yeah.
In the words of Jurassic Park, clever girl.
Fire bad. Italian scary.
Fire bad, unless it cooks up pizza.
1950s America.
Man.
How dare?
It's a cook up pizza.
Yeah, that's why they don't care about the fire. Oh,
God, this fucking group.
What? Here, what brings up?
This
Deal
is
with it.
peak. This is peak D&D, Janner.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
we're gonna
really
ruin
is.
every threatening encounter you have by putting silly attributes on them.
yeah. Well, to be fair, Jenny, we played for like what, 6 years, 7 years?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's like
And we have what? We have Marib. We have fucking
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Oh,
And
yep.
then we have the purple Italians.
Valdemir kind of
the
crawls up
scouts,
on
the
top of
scouts.
the cart. Her hand sort of trembling from the encounter, just sort of whiffs a prismatic bolt which kind of explodes against the fire. So yeah,
She's not used to long range.
no, not quite.
Now, on the other hand,
I might have just shot it's so bright you could barely see them.
look, Gropkit's not here. You can't complain about the sunlight anymore.
He can't dispute it.
Yeah, you're right there.
Well, I'm not in range with Osmond for it to be affecting her, so yay.
Yeah.
Wait, how did Valdemir roll a 0? What?
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's
What?
What the hell? I didn't
Wait,
look.
she rolled a
Excuse
she
me?
rolled a D20
Yeah.
plus 3
Rolled
plus 2.
And rolled a 0 on the dice.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't. Re-roll that.
Maybe it's
again,
calculating
bruh.
it as 0 because it's out of
Yeah, I'm just gonna like roll a d20 just to be
But
Just to be
the
sure.
range
the
is
match. Move
behind-
the map stuff.
Wait, is the how far away is she? Oh, no, she
No,
should be
it's in range.
Hold on, what?
What did? Oh no!
Hold
Did
on.
it just outright broke?
Oh,
No.
wait, do I?
I'm
Is
getting
it,
a 0.
okay.
Rigged.
That's weird.
Maybe have her roll again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and have her roll again. Prismatic bolt. There we go.
Maybe it just had a momentary.
Oh, okay.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Didn't register
There might
any.
have been a weird hiccup with the server.
Yeah.
4
Maybe.
damage.
4 points. 4 points of radiant damage.
She's doing her best.
It just
that's
kind
what you could do.
of
Be
it
like a level
strikes.
2 or 3 in the middle of this high level combat.
Yeah. Bink! This
That's why I'm not going to judge her too harshly.
this small prismatic bolt kind of weaves its way through the air, sort of orbited by these starlight, these starlit moths, if you will, and it sort of explodes in this very small poof against against the Tyrannosaurus's eyes. Your turn, Sayun. What do you want to do?
Well, I can teach them again about spacing if that's needed.
Up to you. How frivolous do you want to be with your spell slots?
Are you going to be able to sleep and get back?
Are you going to be able to sleep at night?
I don't know.
Kill some defenseless animals.
Jenna, am I going to be able to sleep at night?
Oh, that is actually a point.
You're gonna have to play this really safe, is all I'm gonna say.
Is the wizard using high-level spell slots for a crossbow?
I mean, yes. I have other ways to
I mean,
get.
hey, that's what it's designed for. Get some extra bang for your buck at the expense of spell slots.
Oh no, I wasn't. That wasn't what I was saying. I was saying.
It's fine. She's got arcane recovery.
The player who hasn't been able to sleep and get their spell slots back in its point is saying, oh, this or that.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello, hot.
Sayun's turn. What is she doing right now?
Just have to make sure I'm not targeting both of them. I'm gonna ping the one on the side with a firebolt.
Squeezy
All right.
boy.
Did have advantage.
Little squeezy mate. Fuck is squeeze? I've heard of that condition.
It's whenever you're. Whoa, double one. Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to say double.
That's
Yeah, that's the colour.
that's very unfortunate.
Something's wrong.
Hmm?
2 + 4, you should have more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't roll like the proper D20 this time either.
Even my spell DC is only 14 right now. What the fuck?
Hey.
Oh, try again.
You also forgot about your shields effect.
Spell DC 14.
Oh, that might be why. I think for some reason it is unequipped. Yeah, it's not registering my headband of intelligence. So I've been low rolling this entire time.
I've been
Headband.
stupid this whole time.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's for some. Yeah, it's not registering that. That's
I'm
odd.
just gonna quickly do
Alright, everybody, check your equipment.
I mean, I double checked mine.
It's not registering it still.
Okay, let's try
Feel fine.
that. There we go. The effect was switched inactive for some reason.
Let me check my effects.
So, you rolled a 4,
That was supposed to be a 12 then.
a 12. Okay, so 12 would still miss.
Would a 15 hit?
15 would hit.
Oh, well, you know for next time.
Alright. I'm just gonna stay put.
Alright.
Bear's protection.
Was that not fall off by now?
Oh, it hasn't come back around to Liska's turn yet.
Oh, okay.
It's just been super long.
It's gonna try and run. It's going to attempt.
try.
It's going to attempt to disengage. Does not know. Obviously, doesn't know what you're capable of. So,
Well, I will say, it did use my reaction already this round.
oh, you did.
So it would have free movement,
Okay.
even though it is in difficult terrain for the first however many feet it's shared
Gotcha.
with this guy.
Gotcha. So 5, 10,
I think
15,
it might provoke
20,
from me because I would have been in range of it.
25, 30, and 25, 30. So 30 feet of movement to there.
Used descent and it disengaged.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
So
So-
30,
That,
It's fine, I'll go chase him down in a second.
30.
Well, it hasn't got much movement speed because it disengaged, so that's one thing.
yep.
So 30.
If he's close enough, I could probably hop off of Liska and just go around the
45,
spine.
50. Disengage as an action.
Why would I want an opportunity attack with a lightning javelin? Also,
Why
it's
not?
disengaging. Why would I be able to opportunity attack anyway?
Yeah, it doesn't know that.
Yeah. So action disengage, full movement.
Oh, I can totally play that.
Yeah,
gap.
that's it. That's it. That's going to be
Oh
its turn.
man, come here, you!
What was this full movement? 60 feet?
It was a full movement of 50 feet.
Dang.
Yeah, Tyrannosauruses are quite quick.
Let me just do a little measure here. So hypothetically, I would only need to clear a 5-foot gap. If we're going by roll boxes here.
Correct.
Which I can do even without a run-up. So, come here, you!
This one's attempting to lash out and bite at you as you
Fair enough.
leave its range. Oh. With a disadvantage again. Liska doing her job. Oh, that was a 21 with disadvantage. It wouldn't have hit you.
Yeah, why is it prompting Taushans then? That's weird.
Just existing for development.
I mean, facts, but that's, you know, I'll turn that off because that's not active.
You just narrowly escape the jaws of this Tyrannosaurus that Liska's dealing with. You
He
feel
tries to
the
viper and then suddenly there's a huge clang of a shield as this guy's like, no!
yep.
No.
A
Divide and conquer.
couple of teeth across the stone floor.
Alrighty, come here, you. Time for some damage.
Are you're on top of it right now?
That is the idea. I was waiting to see if there was anything I needed to roll.
All right. So in that case, let me go ahead and toggle mount on you.
Yeehaw!
There you go.
You know, if this wasn't a corrupted dinosaur, I might consider riding it, but murder. But since Vellum is full aggro mode right now, let's need another fighting spirit on him. For that sweet, sweet advantage.
You leap off of Liska's shield onto the back of this dinosaur, having to sort of steady yourself and steady your footing. Might require some dexterity saving throws on your turn. On your next turn, but
Damn it.
There's your quit.
yeah, there you go.
I heard the sound effect and everything.
Finally got it.
I finally got it in the most dramatic, over-the-top way possible. Come here!
You can do your smite. Oh wait.
Oh, Solar Smite no longer exists. What?
Uh,
It's been so long, Janner, that it's somehow stopped working.
oh dear, hang on. I was
Features. I
I was-
swear I dragged the macro off of that. Let me
Solar-
delete that.
Just
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
your dice. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
well, I mean,
Also automation.
I've gone ahead and sort of updated it a little bit with the correct categorization. So it's a new version.
The designated item uses source that Solar Smite consumes no longer exists.
Oh shit! Hang on. Give me a brief second.
It's fine.
But not.
Fine, waiting a second for the good things to happen.
I know. Where is it? Solar Smite. Here we go. And then
It's in the features, but clicking it says whatever it's sourced on.
Heraldry of Alsham. Because it uses a charge of Alsham of your heraldry thing.
Yeah, that's a strange thing because
There
it
we go.
gives the using the item itself doesn't get the thing. Is it working now?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give that a try.
Just delete the old one just to make sure.
Something like that.
Nothing happened. We'll give it a second. Maybe it's lagging again. Now it would pop up and then lag. Well, an effect has gone off, but nothing else. Alrighty, I'm just gonna roll it manually so we're not stuck here all day.
Yeah.
He
Add
turned
it to the
into
list,
fire.
Jainer.
Maybe you
Yep.
have to target something
Add
before
that to
you.
the
I did.
list.
I already targeted it.
He turned into firework. Good job.
It's definitely still targeted.
Just roll. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
Yep.
And it's undead. Does that do anything?
I don't think it's undead, I think it's just corrupted.
I don't know.
All right.
It feels undead.
Takes
Average.
an additional 4 points of radiant damage.
So he leaps off of the shoulder pad, runs up the tail, and carves all the way up, and then just brings the blade up so the entire back just lights up in a gout of sunlight.
It
And now for the neck.
it throws back its head in this agonized roar.
Oh, that was a mistake. I'm going for your neck, buddy. Eventually. Now I'm the one with the telegraphed attack. Oh, almost a crit. If I could put keen edge on this thing, that would have been a crit.
What edge would you key? I'm just asking.
I mean, maybe if I could prepare it, have an edge to key. Just give it to me.
888.
I mean, still hit.
Yep, there you go.
Sadly, not enough to be off with its head, but enough to cause it some problems.
You've hit it for over 50 damage so far. How is it still near death?
Because, fuck you, I guess. I mean, we're getting up there in levels, and these guys are health tanks. They're bound to have a higher health pool.
All right, Reader.
Behold the bright, majestic shininess of Vellum.
Amazing. Good question. What the fuck am I gonna do? I feel like... Well, better be kind of funny, but no. Honestly, the only thing I really have is... Yeah, hang on, how does this work? I assume this has friendly fire, right? Cone of cold.
Fireball.
Nah, cone of cold.
I mean,
How
if
many
you
do-
aim the cone low, it's not gonna hit me. I'm on top of it.
Yeah, true. I don't think I can hit both of them because Liska's in the way.
So I'm resistant to cold damage.
You heard her.
I mean, go for it. I'll do it. Sure, I guess. Let's see how big is this? It is 60 feet. Okay, that should be.
That's big enough.
That's big enough. Okay, I'm gonna like walk up, like skedaddle over here. I assume I target both of them. I guess so. Right? And do I also target Liska? Because
You know,
If there's a cone, then it should just be a template placing.
I'll tell you
true,
what.
actually.
If you aim the cone like this way, you should be able to hit both of them without hitting Liska.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you just cast a spell, it'll give you a cone template that you can place down.
Right. Cast a spell. Ooh, okay. So I click, and then I. Ooh.
Oh, right, nope. You gotta.
Okay. It didn't let me like move it. It just kind of like.
Scroll wheel for moving it.
Oh, okay. Maybe redo that then.
Yep, go ahead.
Blow cold air on yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, you gotta place it from an edge of your token or corner.
Right. Okay. Discard previous. Cast spell. Okay. And then I see. Who knows? Being spellcasters could be so interesting.
They are pretty
Okay,
interesting.
I
Very
think-
complex.
I think that's not hitting Liska. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly.
Only one way to find out.
There should be the template, and then there should be squares that are highlighted within it.
Yeah, it's just there's so much shit over it that I. Okay, I think that's gonna be. Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
very nice. Make that killing
Hey.
blow.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, I mean, she's gonna, like. Yeah, she's gonna run over there, and she's gonna turn around, and she's gonna just use her, like, staff and aim towards, you know, the right spot, and she's gonna just blast this cone of cold that is gonna first start off at her legs, because she's short as fuck, and then you're gonna see them, like they're gonna freeze like from their feet up, and their entire bodies are gonna like just become big ice blocks essentially. Yeah,
As-
Nice, you got
Vellum
them
might,
both.
yeah, but yeah, Vellum might need to, you know,
I'll be
jank
fine.
his feet loose from their backs.
Yeah, you watch as ice, rime, and frost coat the side of the bridge out towards the rushing river below. The other half of the cone careens over the remaining two Rexes. The first one in front of you, Liska, the whirlwind of Bear Spirit's protection seems to only enhance the immediate freezing of the face down to the body, down to the feet, which then kind of meets with Rita's cone of cold. The one below you, Vellum, that you're riding, just freezes in place almost immediately, and starts tipping over as your legs are now as your feet are now frozen in place. Just make me a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty, here we go.
It'd be funny if the only damage Vellum took was from falling.
Yeah, that would be funny.
So 1,
Lex falls
2,
over and hits his head.
3,
Yeah.
4,
This is
5,
magical,
6,
so I
7,
can't-
8.
Just looks and
Check
breaks,
my-
but-
Let me roll a d8 to see which way this thing falls. So
Like,
1, 2,
You'll AC
3,
against spells /
4,
harmful effects, so this would.
I mean,
Don't
the
think that
ice is
counts.
magical, but the fall isn't.
Yeah, the fall is
well,
not
I mean, it
magical.
doesn't mean just magic,
So,
but like
yeah.
harmful effects. But I don't think
Yeah.
this comes
The-
into that.
I guess it depends if you think the world is magical. Depends
The
on
Rex-
outlook on life is.
The Rex falls back, and you watch as the tail just sort of snaps off as it falls back, and you manage to just about wrench your legs free as it comes thundering to the ground.
Ooh, I imagine it like looks like you know when they demolish buildings and it kind of falls but it still stands like upright as it like slowly like ships off upwards.
Collapses in on itself.
Yeah, basically it's just kind of like.
How do I unmount myself?
Well,
Oh, hang on.
Is
First
it the
you get
horse
a
icon?
formation.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should have a mount macro. Or at least I think Avon managed to get that.
I got one as well.
While you guys are figuring that out, please forgive me, but
Fireball.
in the name of Mr. Frost from a certain Batman movie, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Let's kind of chill out with that humor, all right?
I hate all of you.
I don't want to give you the cold shoulder.
We need to put an ice box on this.
I'm giving you all negative inspiration.
Come on, guys, calm down. You're giving the new character a frigid reception.
Yeah. Take a chill pill, dude.
This is not helping my headache.
It is. You brought
Sorry.
this on yourself.
Also, Janner,
Mm-hmm.
don't forget to remove the wall here now that you put down.
Gotcha.
Oh, not that the wall of fire is gone.
I can't click on the thing. Weird.
Maybe it doesn't have any loot on it.
Hang on. Give me a second.
Oh, Jen hasn't given it loot yet.
Ah, yes.
Hasn't opened it up for loot.
While everybody's looting and scooting, I'm gonna go grab the wagon.
Tiara's gonna call over the shoulder.
You hear
I skidded the wagon's wheel just a bit. Sorry about that.
you hear Vladimir kind of jumping up and down on top of the cart there, calling out to you, Vellum, as you approach. That was awesome!
Oh,
You did good, Vadi.
The way you just you jumped on top of it, and then it went running off, and then you with the blade.
How do I move this thing? Sorry, my brain just petered out and trying to figure out how to move this wagon.
Oh, hang on.
With your hands, Stable.
I'll just reach through the screen and grab it.
Yeah.
Hands from the heavens come down and grab the wagon.
Like fucking Black and White, whatever the fuck the game was called.
God, I missed that game.
Yeah.
Can't play it anymore.
No.
ugh.
Isn't it the
It's
I'm
so
not sure
old
about
that the
this
software
to be
doesn't
honest.
work with OSs anymore.
No, it's a shame.
I used to have it.
Hey, Ken, how is this theropod meat looking?
Oh god, I'm gonna run over it now.
It's fine. She can handle it.
Well, now she's in the back somehow.
It looks. Just looking at it right now, it probably doesn't look too healthy to eat.
I imagine it's kind of spongy.
It has a little bit of a sort of purplish pinkish tint to it. You can see
Hue.
these sort of bright, almost luminescent veins of purple and red that run through it. It's well, I mean, you could attempt to eat it if you want.
No, the reason why I'm asking, magical signature is the reason why I'm asking.
Ah.
Oh, I'm gonna get that detect magic up.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Detect magic.
All right. There is, as you kind of spend the time here, about 10 minutes, as everyone's kind of harvesting what they can from these corpses. You do detect the essence of some sort of warped melding between what you can imagine to be some sort of enchantment or necromancy.
Enchanting necromancy.
I don't like any of that.
Oh, that would check.
Why?
But they were. But they weren't.
Per
But they weren't.
se.
Yeah. Were they undead?
Your blade, Vellum, while it was quite a dazzling display as you kind of stood on top of that Rex and gashed up its spine. You didn't. It didn't seem to deal the familiar sort of oomph of damage as you would normally expect from, say, like a shade or a skeleton or any other type of creature that you confronted in the Morbog.
Was the notion of what they were brought up verbally?
They were dinosaurs.
So far, Dujara has not yet. There's one more thing before Dujara does. Is there a thread of magic, a connection that she would see through big magic as the life ebbed from it?
But like
10 minutes?
a soul? Is that what we're trying to?
No, like a marionette being string cut from a marionette type thing. Since,
You don't detect anything like that because that would come with the sort of enchantment and necromancy that you detect here. I'll say just make me an Arcana check.
I gotta do this with disadvantage.
Actually,
okay, then.
With all exhaustion.
Arcana, investigation, or medicine.
I'm doing Arcana.
15. There is certainly something about this that seems familiar. And from what you've encountered, this is probably later stages. Beyond that,
Now,
it's the greater details of what that might entail is unknown to you.
For now, I need some sleep. Dikar will voice what he discovered. So, it would seem. Remember that Carnosaur we've saved? This is possibly the later stages if left unchecked. Other than that, it seems they were controlled via enchantment and necromancy.
Well, they ain't undead. I can tell.
Well, did they react to pain?
Not quite. Kind of, sort of. It was very delayed.
So
They were alive.
I think the necromancy was
Through
kind of dulling the pain. I need more time to think on this. You can go ahead.
Etheria.
No, they're quite alive. It's the same as we saw before with your friend, Clubby. It's kind of what I mentioned before. This is the corruption. This is what happens, what it's trying to do to you when you have those nightmares. This is what happens when you can't fight them off.
Oh, great.
It's not undead, and it's not what you might typically think with when she wiggles her fingers, the necromancy. It's a perversion of yourself and your worst self. So, it's sort of like the disease. The one that affects livestock, makes them go mad. You've ever seen a deer in the forest that's acting like a zombie?
I cannot say that I have.
I have run across some of those in my studies. And once or twice on the field.
Yeah, it's not pretty subtle. The point being, these things, as she kind of gestures to the dead dinosaurs, once were normal, but this is just them at their worst. Mind and soul kind of gone.
Liska's gonna walk up to the tiny halfling.
Yeah, she's just been standing here, just kind of looking between the jar and Etheria, just like, huh, interesting.
But yeah, Liska's gonna walk up's like, hello. I am Liska.
You're just gonna look around and then just see like a knee, maybe, and they just look up. Now. Oh, you're a big one.
Yes,
Oh,
I have been told that. I am Liska. Thank you for your help in this battle. That wall was a very A very good idea.
Oh, thank you.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Rida. Rida Stronghage. And she's gonna like she's basically gonna reach up a hand that's gonna essentially just be straight up.
So it's gonna reach down and put out a finger and shake her hand. Yeah, get a very, very daintily shake
Yeah.
the hand back.
Punch.
So you said Rita? Rita?
Yeah.
Rita? Rita.
Oh, yeah, Rida.
Rita? Rita?
Rida.
Rita.
Yeah. It's fine. You can call me whatever you want.
Okay.
You're the biggest satire I've ever seen.
I am not a satyr. I am
Oh,
a mountain folk.
I
Though I
heard of that.
am a demon.
Oh.
And she motions over to Etheria.
Oh, demon. Oh, you're like it's like my friend Surf, but much bigger.
You know Zerth?
Oh, yeah.
Knows,
Everyone knows him.
Oh yeah, we met when we were traveling here, and he's such a nice man. He taught me how to get used to the city life. It's very different from where I come from. It's it's all those so many people. There's you can't do whatever you want. You can't wear whatever you want. It's
Oh,
It-
where
it's a lot of
are you?
rules.
I'm
Oh,
guessing you are from the countryside.
oh yeah, she's gonna like gesture somewhere west-ish. Oh, I come from whichever way west is.
Yeah.
I come. Let's see if I'm so bad with names, Janner. It's the fucking world map. It's the mainland, right?
That would be east.
Yeah. Yeah. Very confused today.
She
I mean,
points
it's west
west.
if you-
I come from the east.
Yeah. It's that way if you go far enough.
North is whatever way you're facing.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. Shut up. But oh yeah, I come from the mainland. It's but it's more of the on the southern end. We live by the fuck, where's the map I had? I had a map, Janet.
I'll
Where's the map?
tell you what.
You are very far away from mainland.
Oh yes.
You said that you were traveling with Zerth. What were you traveling for?
Oh, you see, when as you probably noticed, she kind of like just gestures towards herself, and I am a druid, and the druids of my family, whenever we get to a certain point in our druidic nature and our connection to all around us, we undergo a little bit of a spiritual journey. We kind of finding who we are, getting to know the world that's away from the family and the farm and all that. And yeah, I was just I had a bit of a hankering, and I decided to travel west. I heard that there's some fantastic jungles here, and trees and plants and animals that I've never heard of, and it was right. Look at the place; it's amazing. And so I met him on before we got to the Morbog, and we just kind of ended up traveling together with a group of people. We were some noble people that were just traveling, and they were very strange people, but yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, we we went our separate ways, and I stayed with the caravan for a bit, but then I ended up they were kind of going their own separate way, and I decided that I wanted to go somewhere else. And that's when I met
Go your
Snowjaw
own
here.
separate way.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Search in a little while now, but yeah. And that's when I ran into Snowjaw here. She's actually quite nice when you get to know her. She's a little brash, but you know, who isn't when you're that big and scary and like to eat things. But that's when I you know, the rest I guess you see here. Just gesture towards these 3 big purple
Dinosaurs.
tyrannosaurs.
Italians.
Yeah, they're Italian.
Yours
And
comes to
yeah, she kind of like looks. She kind of like looks in the direction where Snowjaw ran off, and it's like, oh, I was, you know, I was gonna see if she was okay, but I figured she's probably gonna be fine. I don't really know if this she's gonna like kind of look at the weird purple goop on these dinosaurs. I don't really know if this is you know, contagious or anything. It feels very unnatural, so I don't know if it's, you know, if it works like a normal disease or whatever this.
it's
Whatever
not
this is.
not a normal disease.
Oh, hello. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Dishar right now.
Oh.
Sorry, didn't
You-
notice you. Kind
Are
of
you-
tired.
Are you? Yeah. Are you okay? You don't look so good.
6 days without sleep will do that to you.
Oh, that's not good. Why are you? Well, how come? What's wrong? Why are you like this?
Dealing with nightmares, it's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
I'm good. Thinks right now I can't really think.
Oh, I mean, I might have. You think it's? Are you sick or are you affected by something?
I think there's a spellcaster named Nazara that's fucking with me with a very powerful spell called Dream.
Oh.
He slightly tips back over and writes herself right. Sorry. My narcolepsy. Don't mind it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. That's not good. He was affected by a spell, you say?
Yes, I have this same spell in my spell book. It's
Oh.
you can essentially cause the target to have experienced horrific nightmares, and while doing so, harm them mentally.
Oh, that's
I, re-
it's
I
terrible.
really want to sleep, but if I do sleep, she's going to do it again.
Oh, that's. Do you not have a way to protect yourself?
I tried to do it last night, but since then, didn't finish the sleep since one of our friends was taken.
Hmm.
We're on our way to get him back.
Oh, I see. That's why you're coming this way. Well, I guess I don't really have much else to do now, so what happened to him?
Well, he's been enchanted and taken away. And from my scrying, he's more talkative than he normally is about all of us. With someone named Briar. He looks kind of like Assyria, but has hot pink hair. Didn't look too friendly either.
Oh, I see.
So her voice would make you think otherwise. Sorry, I'm really tired.
Yeah, maybe we should get back to going.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh,
Also,
I could help a little bit with that if you want.
Anything up right now.
oh, there you are.
Yeah, sorry, I was just
Yeah, let's go.
talking, so I was just, I could call Greater Restoration on you if you, maybe that'll make you feel a bit better.
Anything helps right now. He just leaned onto the corpse.
All right, well, stand still, I guess. And
Not going anywhere.
she's
Here's a
going
question.
to.
Do you have the diamond dust?
I think I do. Do I? Maybe I don't actually.
Would be worth checking.
Yeah.
Because it's a material
That's
component
true,
with a
actually. Maybe I
cost
don't.
that's consumed. It's not
Yeah,
covered
maybe
by
I don't.
your
Maybe I don't.
Yeah, I'm not waiving components that have like a material cost to them that are consumed. You would need the appropriate number of diamonds for that.
That's true. Diamond dust, yeah.
Are you looking for something?
Oh, dang, I must have used my last dust for the last time. You say it's a
what-
spell, did you?
Yes. What
Would dispel magic fix it?
I would do it on myself, but I've been too tired to try.
Well, I guess I could give it a try. Maybe before you go to sleep. I don't really know how this spell works.
We can talk in the wagon.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, we begin moving the corpses out of the way with Liska's help, being the very beefy person that she is, and with Vellum's ogre strength gauntlets. You still have those, don't you?
No, I lost them in a hole somewhere or a wager. Yes, I have them.
Okay, okay. Just making sure.
They give me 19 strength. I'm not living.
So yeah, with Liska and Vellum both working together, it's fairly simple enough to push and pull away the corpses from the path of the wagon, and you eventually make your way back onto the open road.
Vellum is going to set an increased pace. I don't know the specific name for it.
Did Azar get those notes from the two other ones?
Yep, I got them.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
I looked this up before and I completely forgot.
I think
It's just called fast pace, apparently.
an increased pace you would risk exhaustion, I believe.
Only if you go too long with it, I think. The only negative you get from moving at a fast pace is a reduction to passive perception.
I think
let's see.
we have. Yeah, we
Forced
can have a
march.
character in here.
Travel pace.
Oh,
The exhaustion
Yeah.
thing is for if you're doing a forced march,
Ah,
which
okay.
is traveling for longer
Yeah.
than 8 hours a
Mhm.
day.
you're gonna add me to the map.
The wagon.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Probably,
I
like,
do also
on the-
think. Oh, sorry. Continue. No. you
I was just
continue.
gonna say, like, you'd probably put me on the roof with Aethra. Aethra? How do you
Etheria.
pronounce her name?
Etheria.
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 Yeah, that's well. Yeah, just like put me on there so I can because we're like talking in Sylvan and stuff.
But also with the thing with, I guess it very much depends on the pace we can go in this environment. But if we're
Yeah.
So
traveling on the
on the main road, you could travel at a fast pace. You would get let's see, travel per day.
are we on the main road right now?
You are
I
currently
don't know where we are on the track of.
Yeah, you are you are currently on the main road. I believe kind of sorted out the travel route earlier in earlier sessions. You would be taking the main route, which now you've sort of arrived on, out of the game paths, and you're travelling across the road. Here we go.
Like the chicken.
30 miles per day.
30. You're travelling 30 miles per day.
It's only 6 more miles, but Vellum is in a hurry, and he's wordlessly so. In terms of the pacing increase, it's like, oh, we're going, and zoom. Oh, our route has vanished. But yeah, the road would be here for a while. It's only when we drastically divert offwards, so it becomes a little trickier. Yeah, we come off at about here, I think.
Oh boy, I am chugging something fierce.
About
Mhm.
four,
It is.
So essentially about 4 more days.
My
traveling the
entire
road.
PC's chugging.
And
I
now
feel like that.
chugging.
Weirdly, I'm not chugging on the map. I was chugging on the battle map.
Yeah, I'm fine on this map. For some reason, it was just the battle map that was just so chunky.
Like a big.
Oh, task manager not responding.
Uh-oh.
Where is my god now?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
man.
the.
Did you pause the recording?
Can he even pause the recording?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so it's about 4 more days on the road, and then we swing over.
There we go.
It's about 2 to 3 more days.
With the thick vegetation, where it might hamper our progression.
Yeah,
depending.
you
It's 30 days, or it's 30 miles on fast pace. The distance is 125, so I am rounding up a bit on that 4 days. But then it's 24 miles per day in normal pace, which I think is about as fast as we'll be able to go in.
If that, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Is
may
that
even get
accounting
slowed
for
down
what
to
we
slow
have
pace
with
depending on how
difficult
thick the foliage is.
right. Okay, I think I've stopped lagging up a storm here. All right, so you effectively have the rest of the day to talk amongst yourselves, do whatever you want to do before setting up camp.
Jarvis going to want to talk to Vellum first.
Sure.
Well, the moment we stopped, he set up and immediately got to work. Being very taciturn.
Oh, you're
Right.
stopping at camp then.
Yeah,
Are we
we're not
doing
going through the
anything
night.
along the way?
But like, you know, Vellum wants to be quick, but he's not stupid. This time.
Okay.
He knows we need to rest, he knows we need to be ready, so he is spending his idle time working on projects that will help them be ready and sleeping when appropriate.
All right. So in that case, we can stop off at camp here then.
Oh man, there we go. Alright, so
I can't even
that's
talk.
good.
Hello.
Hey
Oh,
genius, hey genius,
and
hey
it
genius.
sends it
Hey
3
genius, hey
times.
genius, hey genius.
Yeah, I'm just
Perfect.
let's see here.
What the
I gotta
fuck?
pull my character out.
Wow,
He's
so many
just being a
errors.
bit laggy.
There we go.
There we go.
Right. So Jarvis going to find Vellum.
Ding,
There
ding.
we go. I was trying to type that, but because I couldn't select my character, I couldn't do it in Sylvan.
She hasn't been talking to you, so
No, not this entire time. I'm just answering what you were saying before.
Mhm.
But we were kind of pulled in a place where I couldn't talk, so.
Well, Vellum, you have a moment. You seem very tense.
It's sort of like a look. He doesn't stop working throughout the entirety of this conversation, but it's not like a narrowing of the eyes, but a very firm gaze. Yeah. My friend has been kidnapped. And we need to get to him quickly. Cause him tense.
I can understand your frustration a bit. But we could also, due to some haste, could be easily upsetting a trap for us. And not only a physical trap, but a mental one. I've been previously talking with Assyria, and they're trying to wear us down with emotional either ties or some distress.
And yeah, you want us to go slower, giving them more time to do that. Tink.
Did I say that? Don't put words in my mouth. I said we have to be wary of physical and mental traps. Vellum, you have every right to be upset. But don't take it out on someone who's trying to help. I don't know what he's doing or how he's able to just affect me or anyone else he might try and target in the party. But emotions aren't going to help us. Especially if we squabble amongst ourselves.
Not the one squabbling. I'm just stating fact.
Stating the fact, but have an attitude behind it as well.
At that point, he sort of just not drops his tool, but very firmly puts it down with a very unsettling ring to the metal. So what am I expected to do, Najjar? You don't see how much this is bad. When they're done with him, you're sure it's different, but when they're done with him, they're not gonna have any need for him anymore, and who knows what the fuck they're gonna do with him. And all the while, we're plodding along the road, not going as quick as we could be, being as ready as we can be. We're gassing along, talking about fucking nothing. And then he sort of picks the hammer back up and starts working again.
Is your emotions helping the situation?
I can handle them.
No. That's not what I'm asking. Is your emotions right now helping the situation?
I can't steady myself, Najjar. Every time I stop and think, every time I wonder what's going on the other end of it, I think about what happened on the other end of it for me. It's a different person with different tactics, but it's the same thing. One of us has been taken, and who knows how long it's going to be till we get there. And because I know what it's like on the other end of it, I do not want him being there as long as I was. Nowhere close.
I understand that, Vellum. I saw what you went through. I even tried to speak some hope into you while it was all going down. I know this, but rushing in while they have more than enough information on all of us, probably not since she looks back to the halfling druid and Etheria, not so much in the other two, we could just be walking into our demise if we let emotions take control.
I'm not saying we should rush in when we get there. I'm saying we should hurry and get there in the first place.
It's still rushing. You... If you know the enemy, you can win the battle. If the enemy knows about you and you know not of them, you will lose. You need some time to calm down.
We don't have that luxury, Deja.
We do right now. It's not going to change anything. You need to calm down. Because you're supposed to be leader, right? You're supposed to set an example. What you're doing right now is not setting an example. You're being reckless.
I don't remember whenever I was set to leader, but whatever. I'll try to slow down, but I'm not gonna stop worrying.
I'm not saying to stop. I'm saying control it like you do with your blade on the battlefield. Emotions are useful, yes, but they can be used against us just as effectively. If you don't have a calm head, you're going to lose it. Then what happens if you're lost? What happens to the rest of us? If one of us taken and then you lose our head, yeah, we have Liska, but all of us will fall. You need to just calm down. Worry as you must, but you need to calm down.
Take a deep breath. We need to be ready, Deja.
I know this.
I want you on that mirror every day, checking in on him. Got that?
We'll do, Oath, great leader. He does with a smile.
I'm neither of those things and you know it.
Well, you're trying to do something and you're being reckless, and I'm trying to tell you to stop with the fuck shit and get in gear. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be the leader of this group, so you're going to have to take the responsibility for it. Even controlling your emotions when you don't want to.
There's like a pause and a distant stare. Like his eyes have been mostly down on his work, but the hammer has stopped. The eyes are just almost distant. Just get as ready as you can. I can't handle any of this smart shit. You and Sal figure out what's going on, and I'll trust whatever you come up with.
And I will trust you would have all of our needs and have our backs. And we compromise on that. I've already lost someone once. I don't want to see someone lost again to their rage. It's not a road I'm ready for someone to get lost on again. Just be careful. And you at least promise me that.
I promise.
Good. And I'll promise to keep you updated.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, he leans in very close. It also might be good to get into practice of this, since your daughter might be watching and learning from you. And she just goes off and leaves.
As Dajar leans in, she will no doubt notice that he is fiddling with some star metal, brain.
Before
He's not doing it, it's not like shaped or anything. He's kind of just been tapping it to test some of its durability and final points. At least you can probably assume, you have no fucking clue.
Look,
But he is fiddling with it.
Just lean a little bit closer before he leaves. I see you're messing with the metal that we risk our lives for. Interesting.
Well, I'm starting to figure it out. And if that bitch Nazara has some of this, maybe knowing how it works will help us figure out what she's doing with it.
That's fair. I have something to talk with you later on in the night. It's a little bit.
Could it wait till tomorrow, Dajar? I have a lot to think about.
That's fair. And she goes to find Sal. Keep calm now. Hey.
Meanwhile, there's a
Whoever
whole
wants to take
conversational hullabaloo going on over there.
Yep.
I'm a little
Fifteen,
spent.
please.
I'm a little spent right now, so
Yeah, that's fine. You have a rest there, Ducky.
yeah. I'm still gonna stick around, but I may just
Become
Pop out.
passenger.
yeah.
Alright, so shall we bring Rita and Liska's conversation to the forefront?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Guess I'll say what Liska said. So, to respond to Rita asking about how big she is and whether or not she's in tune with nature being satyr-like, Liska's going to respond with, no, I am the largest I have come across, say perhaps my brother, but I don't know about being as in tune with nature as satyrs, but my kind mountain folk tend to be more so than, say, demons like Zeth or imps, which I do not know if you have. They are like the halflings of demon kind.
Oh, I see. Surf told me a lot about Ragnarok, but he's never mentioned mountain folks or imps.
Did I feel that he has not taught you much about Ragnarok?
Well, maybe. I guess. It must be. It's pretty big. Must be a pretty big country, I guess. So maybe he has talked about the area he was from. He just made it seem like it was this all-encompassing thing.
I mean, there is a very, it is a very large country. It is split into 3 different domains. The domain of Torment, where I come from, and most of the military demons come from. The domain of Doubt, which is more magical in nature. And then the domain of Indulgence, which, if I recall, is where Zeus came from.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
And that is, it's the name in place. It is very indulgent.
Yeah, he seems he's quite the ladies' man. I'll give him that.
So I've heard.
Yes, he felt like it was almost every night he had some woman crawling on him, but I never saw him walk off with too many. Maybe one or two, but he seemed to mainly just, he liked the attention, but he didn't necessarily, he wasn't necessarily on the hunt, so to say.
I guess more a passive hunter.
Yeah, if something catches his eye, it seemed to be more, if something was, good enough. He seems to be a, he was, it was a very, very nice man. He, very talented.
It's,
Yeah.
there is not much that can beat a bard from the domain of indulgence. They tend to
Oh,
be
I'm
masters in their fields.
I'm sure. I haven't. I can't say I'm very well versed in the musical kind of path, but I very much doubt there's gonna be many that are better than him. The way he could make an entire tavern just sit down and just focus on him. It was quite something. And at the same time, he could also just suddenly change the mood, and everybody was just dancing and hollering, and he would just play them like a fiddle, as they say.
Yes, there is a reason that bards tend to be accepted everywhere.
Oh yes, he was very very good at getting us into the most lavish of places. Well, almost a bit much for me. I'll be honest. A lot of the time I didn't really like to sleep in the room that they provided me because the beds were too soft and the floor was somehow also kind of soft. It's really weird. So many rugs and cloths everywhere and pillows, and I don't know. I usually just whenever night came, I usually just went out and I either slept in the garden outside or among the or in the stable somewhere if it wasn't too many if it wasn't if there were too many drunks outside. They had a tendency of stumbling and falling over me if I was sleeping somewhere.
No, I can definitely understand finding bedding too soft. I remember when I first left Torment to go to the Dominion of Indulgence. It was I don't know. It felt like I was swimming in the beds. I did not like it.
Yeah, I think if the one thing Surf did say about the Torment is that if you could describe it in one word, it was hard. And sometimes spiky. It depends what mood he was in.
Yes, that is. I mean, it makes sense. Having grown up there, it is. It is a heart of people.
Hard and spiky.
Yes, and she just kind of like wiggles her spike eyebrows. Yes, hard and spiky. It is. You have to be in that place, otherwise you die.
Oh, it's I guess that's it's just how nature is. Some places are just tougher than others. It's just the way of life.
It is very true. I
mean,
would not.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Well, I was just gonna say, we're just gonna like gesture. This place might, it might look, like, I'm sure it's it's very different from home, and different. But I wouldn't say this place, and it looks like very nice and lavish, and it feels like anything could survive here. That's very, very far from the truth. I haven't been here for very long. I can tell that this is a very competitive place, very tough. if you show any weakness here, then you're gonna become someone else's prey.
There. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is places like these. Most any place away from civilization can be dangerous. Even just the environment itself, not even the creatures within it. It just so happens that this place also has a lot of very dangerous creatures.
Oh, that's very. I have managed to avoid most of them, but I have been watching and I have been looking at them, and they are is very different from anything I'm used to. These gonna look over too clubby, and yeah, it's never even thought something like this could exist. It's like a, I don't know. It's like a boulder and a lizard. Very fascinating.
That is true. That is true.
Yes. A very spiky, hard lizard.
Yes.
Are you sure these aren't in torment?
I am very sure that these are not in dormant. We have very different and yet just as dangerous creatures roaming around the fields of torment.
Yeah, where I come from, there's I think the most dangerous thing you can encounter there might be a cranky bear, maybe some hungry wolves, and maybe an ornery horse if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, I know about cranky bears. She motions to the bear amulet that she wears to Swede. So.
Some sort of deity, maybe.
One of the. Yes, I guess. I don't know if deity is quite the right term, but it is one of. It's the pantheon of the wilds, a group of very powerful ancient spirits that protect the many. One of them being Bor. And who is the? She's a spirit of strength, of power, protection, motherhood.
I see. So wait, he's a bear, did you say?
Yes.
But his name is Bor.
Yes, it is spelled. It is a. How you say? It is the demonic term. I do not know what it is.
I see. Well, Bor is a fine name. It's has some power to it.
Mm-hmm. What of you? What do you have? I mean, you are a druid. I imagine that you would know about the pantheon, but it seems that.
I am.
Have a different connection to nature.
Oh, I'm more of a. I guess. So she's gonna gesture over and point that over to the carriage there, where she's on the roof up there, and she asked me about groves, and I'm not. I can't say I really know what she mean by that. I've never. We just kind of being a druid just runs in the family. My mother was one, my grandmother's one, my sister is. Well, she's almost a druid. She's she does some. She's connected to to nature in some way, but she's not. She doesn't do much with spells. She's more just in the wilds and hunt and things like that. I think she would. I think you might call her a ranger. I think Surf explained her as.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just been a family tradition, I guess. I just I was taught the basics by my mother and my grandmother when she was still alive, and then as I said before, I was just kind of went out on this journey to kind of connect with the world and learn more and just grow as a person, and it seems to be working. I know a lot more things than I did when I left, and I don't know, it just feels natural, you know. I don't really know how to describe it. No one
Well,
really
I
taught
mean-
me all of this. So.
Well, everybody at some point in their life has to make a journey of discovery about who they are and what they want. Even
Yes.
if it doesn't take them beyond the walls of their home, they still have to figure that out.
Yeah.
It just so happens that you happen to travel a very long distance away.
Yeah, I just felt something. When I started, I felt like I should go west, and then I started hearing more when I got closer and closer west to here. I started hearing these fantastical tales about, you know, a huge wet forest and these strange creatures that I never heard about, and I just figured that it must be where I'm supposed to go. I just felt right, you know. It's like instinct almost. It just kind of like the birds. It always finds their way home after they've been away in winter. It just felt like I should go this way. It just, you know, it's not home, but it's where I'm supposed to be.
Well, I will say that it is good to have you. You
Thank you.
obviously have a lot. You obviously help a lot in combat.
Oh yes, there were. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it is. I guess it is the second, maybe third time that we have come across
Oh.
something like this. Clubby, she points back to Clubby. Used to be like those T-Rexes, but
so
we were
you
able to.
cure him.
Yes,
I see, so it can be cured. I was worried. They seem to be just broken. Like I tried talking to them, but they just screamed and just they seemed to be in so much pain. I just didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
So I convinced Snowjaw to run, and I ran with her. But then, you know, we encountered you people on the bridge and decided that, you know, you looked strong and capable, so maybe we had a chance of, you know, not having to run anymore. Because as you might have seen, the Snowjaw got a bit battered during the whole thing. I
Just
don't
a
think
little
she would have
bit.
made it. Yeah, I don't think she would have made it if you guys haven't come along.
it is said to. I'm sorry to see you to go. I feel like,
Yeah,
though I have befriended Clubby,
hmm?
I feel the Snowjaw reminds me a lot more of. In tournaments, we used mounts, giant mammoths, giant albino mammoths, and
I
a
see.
giant albino T-Rex. Just to remind me a bit of home.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you. I imagine your people would need very big things to mount.
That is true.
Yeah, I think even now we. You see, the farm I come from, I grew up in. It's a family owned farm. It's we've had it for ooh, I don't know. I couldn't even count. There's many in it, and we it's I can't I'm not really sure how, but my great 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 grandfather, he managed to he started the farm, and he had this goal, this idea. You see, our farm is located very close to giant country, old giant country, and there is, we haven't really figured out why, but things there just are bigger. I don't know if it's something to do with the giants, if it's something that they did, or if it's just part of the land, or whatever, what it could be. But he found this this herd of just really large horses, and he decided that they would be the perfect both farm animal and also sometimes war horse, and he just decided that this is going to be the family business, and we kept them close to a bit of a family secret, I guess. How, because we are the only ones that I guess rears them. We sell them, and they're very sought after. But we, you know, they don't seem to do too well outside of our area. We've tried to, and others have tried to take, you know, couples and small groups of them and try and get more elsewhere. But the foals are just normal sized foals. We don't really understand why. So there must be something in the area, but we just yeah, it's something that I've been my sister especially has been working to try and figure out why. I can't say it's been going forward particularly much, because we're not necessarily very learned people, but it's something with that area. It must be. We haven't traveled much into it because it's very dangerous. It's very hostile. But maybe, and we just don't have enough people, because we also have a farm to run, so we can't just leave all of us to be gone for weeks. It just wouldn't work. So, but I think, yeah. But those horses, they're very large, even for us. But you would probably make even the biggest one just look like a normal horse compared to like a human.
It is true. I am big.
Yes.
It is surprising that you have such big horses with such. No offense, but you are, and I imagine your family are very small.
Oh, very much. It's it is a bit ironic, isn't it? So it's just that we just happened to be the first. You know, my family was the first that got to their area, and we. I was told that my however many grand it was, but the founder, Frederick was his name. He was very much a what do you call it? He pulled himself up with the bootstraps. Nobody else had ever tried to make a living out there. It was just too far away from anything, and things just didn't seem to grow all that well. But he was very determined. And then he found that herd of horses and just decided that's gonna be like a family's lifeblood. Like, he's gonna be just what's gonna keep us alive out there. And then, you know, with time and several generations, things just, things got better. We got like a big area, big house, old house, and the ground has been fertile and taken care of, and we can now grow our own food there compared to what it used to be in the area around us. So it's just one of those mysteries, I guess. And but yeah, it is a bit ironic, I agree. But they surprisingly they're surprisingly careful around little ones like us. I have seen them and heard stories that they're not they don't really take too well when humans and even dwarfs sometimes try and I think it's the beards. They don't like the hairy beards on the dwarves, and they are so wide that maybe they just feel weird. It's kind of like this like they might be about our height, but they just, I don't know, maybe they just feel like it's wrong, it feels weird.
Mm-hmm.
And with humans, they're just more aggressive and just don't seem to get along with them. So we have to sell them foals rather than adults, so they can like imprint on them in a better way.
It is interesting. I mean, I wouldn't know much about horses in that regards. As you said, she kind of motions to herself. Not necessarily known for dealing with horses. My
Oh no, you would make a normal horse just look like a pony. You would break that poor thing in half if you try and sit on it.
Yes, that is true. I try to avoid doing such things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but as you see here, she gestures at her staff with the very large horseshoe on it. This is one that I got. My mother made the staff for me as a bit of a reminder of home. You see,
Mm-hmm.
and you said you didn't have much experience, but it is quite a bit larger than normal horseshoes. Maybe 3 times as big. I don't really have one with me to compare, but it is very large.
That's good to know.
Might even fit you if you put it on.
Maybe. We'll see. One day we will, perhaps in the future, I will visit your farm, or maybe we'll come across one of your sold horses and see.
It's possible, yeah.
If it fits.
Maybe one day. It'll be nice.
I think if we want to swing over to someone else, if someone else wants to.
Yeah, no. Other people are talking, so we can switch over to them.
All right then. Etheria and Vellum, do you want to have a moment in the spotlight here?
Do you want to bring that into voice or leave it a text?
Can do. I mean, it was kind of just like a background thing in the interim, but can do.
If you don't
Yeah,
want to, you don't have to. There's
No, we can.
Okay.
I have no problem bringing it to voice. I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
We can at least sort of like finish it up in a sense.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see here.
She said, also, you're working a bit away from the others. It's hard to see you from there. You should move closer where we can watch each other. I don't want you to be targeted next. Do what you want, but kid would be sad. Don't orphan her twice.
There's a bit of tension, gripping the handle of one of his tools. And then he relaxes. Wasn't planning on it. I'm not too far from the camp, but I can move closer, as long as you lot don't mind the sound of work.
I'd rather mind the sound of your work than the silence of your absence. And she's just gonna kind of look at the water source nearby.
Sorry, that was a joke. I was tempted to make, but I won't. Venom's not in a jokey mood. Right, well, I'll move closer then. And start picking up his things, moving back. But,
Do you wanna, as she like goes to reach to help carry something, hand is reaching out for one of the many little hammers or tongs.
I'm good, thanks. I know how to handle my tools.
Ah, right.
But I will be relying on you and Liska tomorrow. The weather's as bad as you say it's gonna be.
It will be. I don't think it'll be raining through the day, but we'll be suffering the consequence from the night.
Better make
place
sure
is
them
so-
tents don't have any holes in then. People are sleeping rough enough.
It could be worse. Do you want me to make some holes inside of your wagon? That way you can bond over the shared suffering?
No, I think I'm good with my nice dry safe little space.
Of course. And she kind of rubs the back of her neck. Not sure how to say this. It's not really my place or typical thing here, but you know. And she's gonna kind of like squat over the edge of this, this tree stump. It seems like you're wanting to pick up pace and move faster. We traveled a lot harder today than we did the others.
Yeah, maybe should have at least talked to everyone about it, but I'm gonna be dialing it back a bit. We'll go the right pace where we can and slow down when we need to.
I'm not gonna stick my tail where it doesn't belong here, but wardens, as she kind of like gestures to herself, don't always work alone. And not everyone is as swift or nimble as the others. Sometimes when you're quicker, when you can climb, swim, what's sustainable for you leaves others behind. And even if they don't, they burn everything they have just to keep pace. And then when we got there wasn't anything left. If we can do more, and we can bear it, others might do everything they can just to stay near you. You should definitely weigh how much others can burn to keep pace. The decision's yours.
Well, you won't have to worry about me going too quick, but I'm usually the one trying to burn to keep pace.
I think you're burning quite bright enough, Sunshine. Also, keep an eye out on Scales. She said she hasn't slept in 6 days.
I thought that bubble of hers would have stopped whatever nightmare she was having.
Sunshine, we left the bubble. She didn't get to sleep. We moved so fast that she never got to even try it.
Right, when Grunka went missing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get her to use it tonight, see if it changes anything. Don't know why Nazara's focusing her down so hard, but better we get her back to a good state.
When she stabbed the beast with that dagger, I saw a flash of something in her focus. Something magical was happening. And the expression on her face changed. Like a prey that saw something horrifying. And then her arm briefly was engulfed with thorns in that purple light. They probably saw her. Maybe they're petty and want revenge.
Or maybe they saw a
understand the
target
threat.
when they knew one.
Exactly. I would take down the biggest, most dangerous thing, but I would chase it. I'd wear it down. I'd exhaust it, so that when it's finally out of fumes, nothing left to burn, well, then it's an easy victory. And I'd pick off one by one whoever I could out of that group, so there's less and less support, more and more sense of dire urgency, anger, fear, resentment, all the things the corruption plays on. Those are the things that turn you into one of those beasts. It happens
Well,
to people too.
if there's any bright side to this, it's that if it's just her, we can do something about it. Get her in a safe place where she can rest, let her use her magic how she can. Isolate the problem and solve it.
I agree. However, isolation is just as much the problem as it is the solution. For
No, I don't
anyone
mean leaving
else.
her alone. I mean just keeping more things from happening to her.
Oh yeah, but just because we're together here, as she holds up a finger on each hand and kind of does like a circular motion, doesn't mean we're together here. And she points at her chest. You could be in a city, shoulder to shoulder, and still feel alone.
And don't I know it. Right, well I'm gonna sort her out.
Don't stay away for too long. And I don't mean with her. I'm a little worried for you.
Oi, Deja.
Huh?
I see there. Oh, there you go.
What?
You're skipping watch tonight. And you're going in a wagon.
Why the wagon?
Because I said so. And I know you're too tired to argue.
I have enough juice to argue. Doesn't mean I'm not going to.
Just try that magic you were gonna use. Get yourself in there with the locked door. We're gonna get you some sleep.
I can't do it in the wagon. It has to be outside the wagon. That's the problem. If I try to cast it in the wagon, it's gonna pop. It's not gonna work. Think of
Maybe
it as a
right
magical
outside the
tint.
door.
That's what I was
I
gonna say. Put it right next to the door.
I guess I could. I never thought about it. I could.
Is it
That
like
way if something
a
happens.
wall? Would the door not be able to open, or would it just?
I can always.
Anything that's larger than the bubble will not allow the bubble to be sustained. Think of like you're blowing the soap bubble. If you put something too large into it, it pops.
Would
Think
the
of similar
door
like
open
that.
and pop it?
For a simple explanation, yes.
Alright, well we can just put your bubble next to the door then. So you got somewhere to fall back to if you need to, and you got some company if you need it.
I mean,
Okay.
isn't the bubble impervious? Wouldn't the fallback be you going into the bubble?
The jar is just.
Sorry, you being Liska speaking develop.
Oh.
I'll admit I don't know a lot about this thing.
I wish
Yeah, this
I had-
so you're apparently having nightmares or something. Is this
Yes.
is this to do with the T-Rexes?
Before the T-Rexes, it was the what you name the Iconosaur?
I have been calling them Clubby.
It was when I cleansed Cubby of what the T-Rexes had. That's when it started. The night when I was exhausted.
Hey,
And
this
then-
is just a wild thought. Have you looked at the arm that held the knife?
No, I've been so tired. I've been able to not do much other than keep up, try to rest, keep up.
Right,
My brain.
right. Can you look at your arm that held the knife?
I look at my arm that's held the knife, the one that has the magical claw on it. What do I see, Janice?
Alright. You can look at your arm for a moment, examining up and down, kind of pulling back the robe sleeve. It seems okay. Nothing immediately visually different about it.
He holds up her arm. Nothing, I don't see anything. Not at all.
Colors
Why?
are a little weird for me. Are her eyes violet at all?
Her eyes appear to be. Double check the art. Yeah, but they seem to be sort of this bright sky blue.
Okay, good.
If a bit,
Just-
baggy around the edges and a bit tired looking.
Just keep an eye out, literally, in case you start feeling itchy or spiky or violet. You know, like he was.
I had the energy to think on the symptoms I've read about. I would let you know, but right now I'm haggard.
Oh, yeah. I'm not as concerned about you watching you as us watching you.
That makes sense.
So this is like a magic effect that is targeting you? Like a magic spell?
It is a powerful magical spell that allows the caster to essentially reshape the target's nightmares in vivid recall, and also do damage to the mind.
So is it affecting you right now? Or is it when you're sleeping?
Only when I'm sleeping, and the after effects is if I take enough damage, I could die through enough nights.
Okay. Hold on before she says anything else.
Good old fighter intelligence check.
Yarp. It's like, okay. Well, I do know that you have that thing. I had a wand of it, but I do not know where that wand went. I think I perhaps sold it, but that lets you like detect magic. Can you check to see, like, if it's doing anything? Wouldn't that tell you if you're being cast at?
I could do that. I don't have the wand, but I could do that.
And maybe when you fall asleep and we can tell that you might start having nightmares, I can cast dispel magic on you. Maybe that'll help. I don't really know the specifics of the spell. If they can just cast it again as soon as it breaks, or
well, just a very quick rundown. You must know when the target's asleep, and you fall into a trance.
Well, if maybe she's crying on you. If she has to know when you're sleeping.
No, that's a part of the spell.
Oh, I see. That's a very powerful spell.
It is.
Well, before we get too far into what ifs, Deshar, you're obviously tired as fuck now, can't think too much, but before you thought your dome would help. Yeah?
Say that again, sorry. Huh?
You thought your dome would help. Regardless of what you're thinking right now, you thought it would help before, right?
Yes.
Then I say we just try it tonight without any interruptions. See if it does anything. Then if it's still a problem, we can start using extra resources. But I trust that before, you knew what you were talking about and you had a solution. So let's put a little trust in that trust.
Okay. I'll get that dome.
Let's still look for magic.
I'll do that before I go to sleep. And she will cast the dome a little bit closer to the wagon.
Just slap it right in the middle of the camp. That way you're all covered.
Okay. Can you move the dome?
I
again?
can. Just.
I will move Vellum so he doesn't get trapped in the dome.
Right there.
Oh, I've moved him into the path of the dome.
It would.
Can't see.
Trapped in the Thunderdome.
You'd be able
with
to
Webby.
fit in there. It's not going to be a problem.
You're not trapped in with him.
We're trapped in
He's very much trapped. Let him out, please.
Little boy.
He is a small boy. That is the size of my new character.
Nope. By stuck in here.
No, you can just walk out. Think of it like a tent without flaps. It fits 9 people in here. And I can also make it visible for me to look outside and no one to look inside, if that makes sense. Anywho.
Well, it'll be a squeeze to get out, but I think this'll work.
Okay. I want to cast Detect Magic on myself
All right.
before falling asleep.
Right. Is
Gotcha.
Dejar agreeing to skipping her watch so she can sleep properly?
Yeah.
So let's take her off the order and replace her with somebody else.
Okay, so you setting up watches for the evening then, as you all head to bed at some point in the night.
Yeah.
All right. then.
So you just gotta put Dejar at #X27:R.
Yeah.
Get her off with someone there.
I guess
There we go.
I don't have a name, right? Yet.
Yeah, we can just replace her with I almost said Grunka.
With a reader.
Rita.
Guess
Poor
so.
Rita there.
Since we got set up the area, I don't want to double up.
There we go.
Heck. That'll fit well. Sure, she and Liska's gonna have a good
Or
lot
demon
of talk about. Yeah, no. Oh, she's gonna ask her ear off about the Ragnarok and all the fucking animals that live there.
Yeah.
Right.
Then Vadmir Vellum egg time.
Before going to bed, she's going to let's see if I have enough juice for it.
I may just ritual cast it. That way you're saving sauce in case it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Oh, I'm normally going to ritual cast it. It's a ritual for me, so that's no problem. What I'm going to do though is I'm gonna burn my 5th level on Mordenkainen's with the divination spells.
Ah, Private Sanctum.
Premium.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Just
Private
around the
Sanctum and your tiny hut.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So it just targets the divination spells and whatnot. Nothing else.
All right. So
So which one is Theria in? Because she's in like 3 of them.
Yeah,
The
she's the
order
first one.
watches.
Second one.
She's
First one with
second,
Vadmir.
third,
She can't
and
be
then
there. You can only
Yeah,
take up 2 watches. You have to sleep 4 hours.
yeah, I was gonna do, the 4 to 8, so that way I have the darkest period, and then
Alright.
when sunlight starts coming on, I'm just gonna fall asleep like before, in the wagon, so that way in the darkest time, with my supervision, I can see, and when it's
Oh,
getting
so you'll
lighter,
sleep into the
other
morning.
people. Yes.
Okay.
okay, so you're claiming 10 to 1 a.m. then.
No, 10 till 3 is what you should.
10 to 3.
10 to 3.
Then
Okay.
4, 5.
And then spending
6,
4 hours
7.
trancing in the wagon.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And
So
Maybe. Let's see. Maybe Liska and Frida should be somewhere else because I think we're the only ones that doesn't have night vision.
You can switch with Vadmir and Vellum, because then that way, A, Etheria is with Vadmir like she prefers to be, and B, Vellum has dark vision and Vadmir has dark vision, I believe, as well.
Yeah, that might be best.
Okay.
Let's see. How do you move?
Change
Do you just
places.
do you drag and drop or do you just click?
you
right click it.
You select your token and then double click.
I just double click the thing and say clear. Right click doesn't seem to do anything for me.
That's weird.
There we go. I have weird. Clear.
Alright, Rita, get out of here.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. It's a shame we didn't have this when we started playing. This would have been handy to have.
I mean, it would have made life easier, but back then we were on roll 20.
Yeah, that is true. I guess we just had to do everything manual then.
So I guess in
Alright.
that case,
You gotta take me off the dawn one then.
yeah.
Oh yeah, she splits her
Mhm.
thing. Yeah.
Somebody move into that awkward gap.
Nope.
Forever.
It's gonna
No,
be
it must be
there.
organized.
No, I mean
Alright.
Sao and Sao is also in the third row, but yeah.
Yeah, but Ducky's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I can't
for
harangue Ducky into.
for the sake of ease, and also time, this night goes without incident. But as you
For
kind of-
everyone?
for everyone, you set up your various watches. You find your Dejar. You find your rest within the dome. No, for a delightful change of pace for the past few days. No dreams come to you.
Noise.
And if Sneck is still asleep when the dome dissipates, Velma's gonna put her in the wagon so they can set off. Without disturbing her, preferably.
I mean, if you can carry that big.
I have 19
all that-
strength. Your 80% ass is nothing to me.
Oh, right.
Oh, God.
Yes. Etheria. You're doing your trance,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yes. So if everything goes fine through the watches, I'll do the trance. That would be once daylight starts coming.
Mhm.
About 4 a.m. So a little before.
Yeah. Okay then. Go ahead and make me that nature check then.
I can't remember. Was this a flat nature? Or did I get anything to it?
This was. Let me double check real quick.
I wish I used wisdom instead of for nature.
Man,
Considering the nature of this check,
That's what you did there.
yeah, not intentional, but considering the nature of this this check, I'll allow you to use your wisdom instead of your intelligence for this.
I don't know how to change it to do that.
I think
We'll just do it manually.
And just roll it and change the modifier.
Sure.
Beats faffing about with it.
Oh, when you do a wrench, you can go right beside it and change it. Yep.
Door 21. Alright then. In the wee hours of the early morning, you close your eyes. Your watch is thankfully unfruitful. Your breathing steadying as you begin to slip into that trance. The world of the waking gradually fades. The sound of the camp, the rustling of leaves, the crackling of fire, all of them dissolve into this comforting void, drawing you deeper within. Whereabouts are you trancing?
She tends to be up on that tree, typically speaking, if it's available. But I understand different area.
Okay.
Some sort
I
of.
thought you were trancing in the wagon so that we could set off in the morning.
Actually, yeah, you're right. That's right. That's where her watch would be.
Alright.
I
It
wouldn't
is.
be able to. So yeah, I have to be in the wagon.
Well, you don't mind a snoring Sneck eventually. Should be undisturbed.
Yeah, you does that fucking thing that Carl does from Robin Hood.
You are funny.
The familiar rhythm of your heartbeats and Dejar snoring becomes the only sensation. A steady thrum kind of guiding you towards the other layer of reality. And slowly you do feel yourself crossing over, leaving that waking world behind and entering the dream. It's like stepping into a vast ocean where the boundaries of your spirit stretches out, dissolving into something greater, something alive. A warm breeze that caresses your skin, filled with the fragrance of blooming wildflowers, The heady scent of earth and soft moss. Colours shimmer all around you, greens more vibrant than any seen under the sun, deep blues, radiant golds, sort of merging and flowing like the sky caught in a twilight's embrace. It's this endless shifting landscape, rolling meadows of emerald grass morphing into mist-laden groves, each scene more vivid and ethereal than the last. The air itself is thick with the subtle hum of life, of existence. It's sort of almost inviting you to become one with the harmony that surrounds you. And that light dances at the edge of your vision, tiny motes that swirl like fireflies, painting the air with streaks of brightness. It's a place of warmth, a place of unity where barriers fall away, everything becomes intertwined. And you reach out like you've done before, letting your spirit flow into that vastness, seeking connection. Here in the dream, you're not alone. Thoughts and emotions ripple like waves, kind of travelling far beyond the distances that would separate you in the waking world. You feel the very faintest touch of others, the warmth of hopes, the brightness of joy. It's pure, untainted by fear or doubt. A realm where only the present feeling and emotion exists. What's your passive perception?
Let's see. 18.
Okay. There is something different about tonight. It's subtle. A shift. A faint disturbance that drifts through the warmth of the dream. Just something almost imperceptible, like a faint chill, just at the edge of your the edge of your senses. Just a whisper of cold, where there should only be warmth. The light seems to dim just slightly, not enough to be certain, but enough to make your heart skip a beat. You notice a hazy shadow on the far horizon. A dark mist weaving through that distant dreamscape. It's barely there, a distant presence. It just feels wrong. Like an echo that doesn't belong. And it lingers, sort of just creeping at the edge of your awareness. Just for a fleeting moment, you think you see twisted shapes. Dark vines, thorny tendrils before they dissolve back into the light, as though they were never there. Go ahead and make me a perception check. You continue to reach out, seeking those, like you've done before, seeking any wayward souls that need your light, need your hope. You let your warmth flow through the dream, connecting with the emotions of others, offering them comfort. But you do find very few others. However, those of Fey ancestry are the only ones able to really connect to the dream in any proper sense. As you let your consciousness drift further into that dream, you feel something, a presence, a cluster of figures, their presence palpable yet shrouded, obscured by that thickening mist, and they just seem to drift somewhere beyond that veil. Nothing more than silhouettes in a haze. but you can sense them. A gathering of souls. Their emotions are muted, but lingering. And you kind of reach out, attempting to bridge that gap. But the fog just seems to thicken around them. Their forms growing fainter with every passing moment. And unfortunately, despite your best efforts with the 14, they slip away like smoke between your fingers before a lingering emptiness takes hold. That silence where warmth should be. And then it fades. You come to wakefulness in the morning. And that's where we
Well,
leave
that's
off.
unfortunate.